Greetings and
Injection
salutations,
fellas.
ladies and gentlemen, and I purposely spoke as fast as I could so you couldn't hear whatever it was he was trying to say. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents Rime of the Frostmaiden, our Friday night game where Marcus Scott runs us through a little bit of a homebrew flavor to the Rime of the Frostmaiden book. I am Dan Latham, also known as Shotgar, and before we get into handing it off to Marcus and introducing our characters and such, I'd like to give a shout out for Gooey Cube, which was the commercial that we played at the very beginning. It was the commercial for the Red Star Rising campaign. Chapter 1 is a campaign we've been running, and we're still working on trying to get all the material into the Roll20 so that we can actually jump back into it. So we continue to entertain you with that as well. Roll20 is what we're using here for our maps and minis, which I'm apparently out in the middle of the frozen sea, not actually where we are, so let me zoom that out as I'm talking. Periodically we'll use different sound effects. I may even be able to bring them up here before too long for you, and we're going to play those sound effects through Sirenscape. So any music or sound effects that you find that are being used is through the, I am a subscriber to Sirenscape, so if you want to check that out to add a little more immersion to your games, just go ahead and go to their website, download that app, and of course you move the map after I adjust it. Last but not least, we have our miniatures, and all our miniatures, I believe that all our characters or players have created for you to see, are brought to you through the Hero Forge subscription packet. So with a subscription to Hero Forge, you're able to make your own custom mini, pose, look, race, whatever. You can also color it however you want to, and then from there, as a subscriber, you can make a digital copy of it. And that digital copy can be used to make a miniature to play in either the Foundry, Fantasy Grounds, and Roll20, or any other digital version of D&D you may have. I believe that is it for my announcements as far as that's concerned. Nope, there's more. Down below us, we have a link for the Extra Life campaign. If you haven't had a chance to check that out, go down there and click on that. Donate some money for the kids. It goes to Children's Miracle Network or the Children's Hospitals. Actually, it goes to both. So click on that. Help those kids out. This month there is something going on. I believe it's whoever raises $150 gets their very own Extra Life dice, which are pretty nice looking. So if you like one of us and you want to, give us a new set of dice, go ahead and click on that link, click on our names, and donate for their chance of gaining that dice. But either way, like I've always said, it doesn't really matter as long as those children get that money and get that assistance. End of this month, not this weekend, but next weekend, is Dragon Con weekend. Mind you, none of us that are currently here will be at Dragon Con, but Todd Meekum and Ronnie Roms, who's Lunatic Dungeon Master, will be joining us at Dragon Con this year. So if you see any of them there, give them a shout out, say hi, maybe buy them a drink. No, don't buy them a drink. Have them buy you one. But at least say hi and let us know that you actually watched the program. Also, we have a website that Marcus is working on for us, and we have a design that we are currently working on to have t-shirts made. Once we have those t-shirts made, I'll sport one here on the stream to show you what it looks like, and I'm sure the players will sport theirs when they get theirs. And we'll discuss the price and have all that in the rollhitdie.com merch store, and you guys can check that out. And we may add some more stuff down the line, depending upon how it works out. So I guess without further ado, let's just go ahead and hand this off to Marcus Scott, and he can jump us into this frozen hell that he's brought us into.
Oh.
I brought you into a frozen wonderland. Y'all brought the hell.
I think it was a group effort here on all of us.
Very, very much so, yes.
Yeah, y'all's group.
You're the one running it.
I was non-specific, sir.
Okay. I will piggyback on the Extra Life. If you do plan on donating, donate to Curtis's one, because I already got it, and I would say the others, but they hadn't joined.
What?
They hadn't rejoined the team.
I know I rejoined the team when you gave me that. Told me that the other day.
I have
No.
not yet.
Yeah.
I thought I did, and I'm like, I haven't done it yet, and I keep forgetting. But still, I mean, we have the team. We have all the,
Yeah. I was just saying because I have already raised $150 this month. So I will be getting those dice.
Well, congratulations.
Good.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, as he's putting it, choose one of the rest of us and give us. I guess
Well,
Grace is the only
if
one
we
at the
were
moment.
signed up.
Yeah.
Don't understand that. I thought for certain I'd signed up at least.
We're slackers.
Yeah. But who knows? I may set those dice aside and we can use them as a giveaway once we reach a certain amount of subscribers or viewers or what. I
Ooh.
don't know.
Whatnot.
Yeah. Uh, so, uh, watch for the website. Like you said, I'm looking at completely revamping it a bit. Get it to where it's a little bit more interactive. Let's see. As for cons up here in Dallas, Fort Worth area, next week we do have ReaperCon. I unfortunately will not be attending because some debates going back and forth on whether or not there's going to be room for ReaperCon and how they're going to set up this whole pandemic thing. And then in August, or not August, this is August,
Yes.
October, we have AllCon, which I will be at. Unless things change between now and then, I will let you know. That is all the announcements I have. So I'll go ahead and start my spiel about this. Hello, I am Marcus Scott. I am the GM for Rime and Frostmaiden. As Dan pointed out earlier, this has become more of a homebrew than what's actually in the book. Because, well, plot hooks don't matter.
We try.
Whatever are you talking about?
You
think
still
I'm
have
very
3
diligent
quests
lately.
lines
We
for
do
chapter
one at a
1.
time. We're ticking them off slowly but surely.
Hey, and we were told not to take all 20 and go, we're just beelining. Kinda.
Yeah.
Like a
Mhm.
bee who's drunk. Like a drunk bee.
Right. So if you're looking for spoilers or whatnot, you really won't find it here because, like I said, I'll be making it up as it goes along. Trying to get this train somewhat on course. With that said, let's go ahead and introduce our players. I will actually also be running NPC Anku because we can't seem to be having a healer around very long because these folks tend to do things. Oh, hey, Thunderspear, how you doing today? Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. But we'll go ahead and start with our character introductions. We'll start with Tara, who's below me.
Well, hello. My name is Tara, and tonight I am playing Lorena Moonflower. She is somebody who's just looking for her happily ever after with her love interest Emily, even if that does mean dropping a few bodies along the way and perhaps getting back into her assassination past and getting really angry and, murder people. But it's all for the name of love, right?
What about feeding them to the town folk?
I said what I said.
Okay. We'll jump over to Dan.
Hey, I am already, as I already informed you, I'm Dan Latham, also known as Shadrick Degar, and also Cole Cash on Facebook, if you follow me there. I am currently playing Largo Stoneclaw, who's about to say barbarian, but I am a Goliath bard. Bit of an asshole and carry around a little furball on my shoulder called Wampus, who picks up a few words here and there, and they're real nice words too, like, fuck off and upgrade and shiny. All the good words. And below me is
Hello, my name is Curtis Ross. Tonight I am playing Typhoid, the Leonin Way of Mercy monk, who is now also a full-fledged werebear. So seems.
Mhm.
So encountered another friendly face and then just waved as we think that's who we saw at the nearby lake as we were going by. Maybe makes sense at the time. So
It's just actually the doppelganger who killed that werebear and is now fishing with their pole, and we didn't
fine.
bother to stop and look.
They could have asked for
Yeah.
one of our 4 magical poles that don't need bait, so they didn't.
Oh, yeah, we do have that, don't
Those
we?
are just details that were not thought about.
We spent money on shit that we just put in a bag.
Well, to be fair, you pretty much ignored her from the get-go. So she understood the awkward
Wait,
silence.
wait, who?
I'll go.
Her name was Oyamenartok.
Oh,
Yeah, that.
And she came and said hello in the middle of fucking nowhere, and it's just like, we're in the middle of something. Hi, how's it going? Thanks. Okay, you're leaving. Bye.
I'm just saying.
That was the
She helped
sarcastic
y'all?
who.
Well, as a GM, I don't take notes as I should. That's what Curtis is for.
You take
That's
notes?
so true, Curtis. You are like the stenographer of the D&D games we
Oh,
play.
it depends on the game.
Oh.
Tuesday, no fucking clue what's going on. It's just like rolling with whatever the fuck we're doing. Neat.
What's that?
Yeah.
Exactly, that's what Tuesday is with me.
Oh, Tuesday. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. I was gonna say, no better than that. You are definitely
Yeah.
I hate to use this phrase, but you're definitely the Mercer Ray of the group. I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm fine with taking notes.
No, I mean,
I-
first campaign, you're the druid.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's my favorite monk.
Monk.
Second campaign,
Yeah,
you
That was
start-
not
Yeah.
intentional.
You're playing.
And yet, here we
Now,
are.
mind you, he is in the second campaign for the main game. He is not a monk.
Look,
He is a rogue.
You are
Yeah.
also drinking alcohol during the game.
No, I'm not. There's no alcohol left.
Yeah.
That also happens during those games too, sir.
I have more, but I just don't have any right here.
That is not the point.
After the
Oh.
last of these, it's going to be straight from the bottle.
That's fair.
What you drinking there, by the way? Never mind.
Yeah, I was
Don't
going to
show it.
say. It is
Something with a claw.
Cuban mojito of sorts.
Okay, that's cool.
Lime juice and mint extract.
Okay.
It comes in this blue
since we do
can.
have Thunder,
That's all you need to know.
we do have Thunder Spear in chat right now. We do need to make a little announcement about the bubbles at the bottom of the screen here.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
you
was
can
about
tell
to
us.
jump
Don't
in.
listen to anything else he says.
So yes, the bubbles at the bottom of the screen. You can garner those by watching our program, and the more you get allows you to spend on different things for the campaign. You can give advantage or disadvantage to the players or the dungeon master. You can give a GUI item, or you can give a GUI reward,
Okay.
or you can give an actual DMG item. Now, mind you, some people like to be extremely generous and give an abundance of items to the entire party. So in that case, in honor of the individual who's usually doing that, Dragon Queen's Blessing, Dragon Queen's Gift, and Dragon Queen's Hoard. Those are group GUI rewards, group GUI items, and group DMG items. So if you want to click on that button down there and collect, and then share the love with the rest of the group on either tonight or Sunday night's game, you're more than welcome.
Yes.
Both?
Yes.
Friday and Sunday.
Sunday and Friday are the D&D games that we actually have the rewards set up for.
Yeah.
Our Wednesday night
Where you
game
been?
doesn't use any because there's
No,
nothing
that's what I
we can
mean. They
really-
should do both. They don't have to pick one. They can do both.
Oh. You just want me to give magic items left and right, huh?
Yes.
Okay, how about this? We take your magic items from this game and give them to the characters in Sunday's game.
Can I do that? Because my character in Sunday's game has an AC of 13,
No.
and she could really use the shield spell.
She could really.
So you're
blast
saying
things.
giving a level 2 party hold monster as a spell as an item we're about to get.
Someone say that's a no.
You're about... Oh, I forgot about the goggles you're about to get. Yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking
we've
of
got. I mean, we got bracers of defense. That's +2. We got boots of the Winterland and
Well,
resistant.
let's go ahead and jump on in here.
A flashbang.
But
I'm just saying, it's
So
whatever.
let's see. Last session.
yes.
Unless anybody else would like to give the recap.
No, you're good. Do it.
You go for it if you want.
So last session, we finished off dealing with ghost in a house, from a little nice little haunted house up in the frozen north, dealing with ice mephits and ghost walkers or ghost lamp walkers or whatever the hell they're called.
Cold ice walkers, I think.
Yeah, something like that. In the process of fighting those, we had a werebear jump through the window and attack one of them. Out of confusion, the rest of us like, well, they're not attacking us, so let's just like test the waters and move away. And if they swing at us, then yeah, we just murder hell them. But they didn't swing at us. They assisted us in defeating what was left in the house. We investigated the rest of the house and found plans and designs and talked to a ghost who actually was working on some sort of weather device that we found out when we picked it up before it lit up, but we didn't hold it long enough apparently for it to pretty much kill us if we had held on to it. Luckily we did not. So after a little bit of working and some creative uses of Mage Hand to carry it around so that it didn't torch us to death, we were able to fix it and get it to activate. And apparently we have one more use of it before it's no good. And it's a nice little control weather spell that can be cast from it. Well, once we got done with that and had a conversation with the werebear in question, I can't pronounce her entire name, but her first part of her name was Oh Yeah. At least that's what Largon believes.
OYAMINARTOK.
Oh yeah.
You said it wrong.
Oh yeah.
It's horrible. Every time it's cringy.
And that is Oyaminartok. There we go. Yeah, that's courtesy of Lunatic Dungeon Master. We're just doing that in his honor since he's not here this evening. Once we got done with that, we decided to make our way back to Targos because we have things to pick up that we had commissioned. But we decided to go the long way, I guess the long way. I mean, by the position of the where the house was at, the best way to go would be around the outside edge of the lake, and made our way to this little. Nope, this is not where we're at. We're not at Meridolden.
We are in Bremen.
Yeah, we're in Bremen.
Oh.
The map he's got brought up
Where
here.
Toby's at.
Apparently, yeah. So we made our way to Bremen and listened to some rumors and had some halfway decent meal and a drink at one of the local taverns. It's like 5 of them all put together with weird names. Not that I can remember all their names, but I think one was called the...
Did I write those down?
I think I did somewhere, but I don't have it right here.
I think I erased them.
But yeah, they had some weird names. One was like the Black Bearded Brother or some crap like that.
But the taverns?
Yes, the taverns.
Yeah. Everkeel, River's Mouth, Grumpy Moose, Black Bearded Brother, and Stones?
There you go. I knew one of them, and I think that's the one we went and actually had our meal in.
Yeah,
Once we
my
got
notes
done
just
there,
say
there was only
Well, we
ate
went to
and then
the
fucked
Grumpy
off.
Moose. Or
No,
we went to Buried Treasure.
No, that was the place
We
we were to
ended.
sleep at. That's
Yeah,
where
we ended
heading
at
now.
Buried Treasures.
We made our way to Buried Treasure, which is the only inn in town, and it's ran by a single mother that when we walked in was arguing with her son about leaving to join an occult with 2 occult members standing there that were tieflings. Apparently he had a calling to go join this occult somewhere. I've gone through some of the information we garnered from the werebear, I believe. We know that it's definitely an occult of the Black Blades. I could be wrong on that
Yep.
discussion.
Black
And then pretty
Swords.
much that's where we left off, as we decided to call it a night. And that is where we're at currently.
Alrighty. Why don't you go ahead and demonstrate to our viewers what that GUI reward system is?
Well, currently, we don't have the cards set up on here, do we?
No.
Oh,
I just rolled on the other one sometimes.
Well, that's interesting. You got
That
the
does
random
not help
DMG
viewers
magic
at all.
item thing listed in there. Ooh, that's kind of cool. All right, so we roll a d20,
He'll take
and I
this.
rolled 4, which should make it easy for me. And I will pull out the nice little GUI cards. There we go. And I will pick card number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Advantage on an ability check. That should come in handy when my clankety ass is trying to do some stealth rolls.
Yeah, the random DMG item thing. It's only got 2. If I can.
Right, guys, just so we remember, I have a lot of poison still. I just need time to put them on. So if we have to, do more murder,
All right.
Just give you a
just a heads up.
Yep, the cult was led by Levistus in
Who
the
is
city of
the-
Caer Devile.
Levistus is the
fifth
archdevil.
layer now, right?
Yeah, who is
That's
an
the archdevil.
archdevil of the some layer of
Fifth
the
layer?
fifth layer? No, sixth layer.
Sixth layer. Okay.
And the name of the group was the Black Swords, which was connected to the Goliath Werebear tribe that we ran into earlier in the campaign.
The ones
They were
that
against
attacked
it.
us.
No,
They were against the Black Swords, weren't they? Oh, the ones that attacked us?
the
Yeah.
ones that
they
attacked
with
us
it.
were part of the Black Swords, and
Right.
the woman, the
Don't say it.
Oh yeah, Minartok
Yeah, is
was
against
actually
them.
her tribe is against it, and she's apparently
Right.
called herself a sister to Typhloid.
Yes.
Good to know you're against the bad ones, sir.
She is.
Ma'am.
Oh, and we also gained the Blessing of the Morning Lord, which gives us 10 hit points every dawn.
And 10 hit points, yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep.
I put
I
that.
have it
I
we're
written
know.
down.
playing Dungeons and Dragons, so the only proper response to that is pizza. There's Thunderspear. He asked it off topic. What should he get? A sandwich or pizza?
Oh, pizza,
Oh.
110%.
Pizza with
Depends on the
pineapple.
sandwich.
No, don't.
You are
do that.
incorrect. Depends on
No.
the sandwich, though. Like a mozzarella meatball sub from Subway.
Oh, yeah, the sandwich.
Well, that's
dep-
more
it
of a
depends on the
pizza than a
sandwich.
sandwich. I mean,
Hey,
I don't. Okay,
what's
because-
wrong with that?
Guys, a BLT sounds really freaking good.
A Reuben,
Ooh.
a really nice Reuben.
Okay.
so
listen,
congratulations, our dungeon master has decided to give us disadvantage.
Thunderspear,
all
this
players.
is how we also go about our quest lines.
You're going like this, and just no.
Witch and Rocky Rock. I don't know either of those places because I'm in Florida.
Yeah, that's somewhere.
Rocky Rococo's is a pizza joint or a sandwich shop?
I'm thinking which is the sandwich shop
Sandwich shop.
here.
You know
sir.
what?
That's just a leap.
Maybe we should, look that up and give him a proper decision.
Yeah.
Actually, roll the dice.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
High low.
Should we even roll real dice for him?
Yes, roll some real dice for him.
Okay. What are
Oh,
we rolling?
yeah. I'd have to get mine out.
I got it right here.
Yeah, mine are in its container underneath
All
the
right.
keyboard.
Thunderspear, high or low for a sandwich?
You gotta wait about 13 seconds because we are a little behind him.
All right.
Odds
Odds,
or
odds for sandwich,
Odds
evens for
sandwich, evens
pizza.
Very good.
I rolled a 4.
So I guess it's gonna
You're
be
getting
pizza.
this- Yeah, you're getting a pizza.
Now, what flavor of pizza? That's completely
No.
up to
No, we're
you.
not
Just
going
don't
into
be
that. 'cause
incorrect.
we're-
We can't do
we have
that.
a game.
No, I was saying completely up to you as in him.
Oh, well, crap. I was going to be like banana, peppers, olives, and pepperoni, but whatever.
Pizza. All right,
That-
I'm gonna get it. I'll be lurking for a bit.
All
I
right.
don't care.
Enjoy your pizza.
Nice.
Okay. So, what did you end up getting for your Go reward.
Advantage on an ability check.
Okay. So, we will wind all this back in.
Nice.
While we're winding it in, I did attune to the Amulet of Health.
Okay.
So I now have a decent chunk more hit points than I did.
And somebody else attuned to something else.
Oh,
Didn't someone do the wand or?
I have a wand of magic detect,
I'm
but I
looking at
don't
mine.
think it's not attunement.
Actually, we decided to save some stuff for Toby if he decided he wanted them.
yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got a few things for Toby. We've got, we should try to find a store. No, we'll do this later. We have a Staff of the Adder that we're saving for Toby unless you want
We're
it.
heading to.
But
We're heading to
I'm
Targos
good.
to pick up some stuff.
Yep. Amulet of the Drunkard. We have 12 side crystals. We have Boots of Striding and Spring,
we
which
need to-
Wampus is wearing. We've got a Blood Spear that I was using. We've got a Headband of Intellect, which Lorena is using.
So we're already
Gambler's
equipping
Scimitar,
the
which
new
is a
character
bag.
that is going to take over when we all die.
That checks
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, Wampus. He is the new character.
He's the only one that's going to survive this whole thing.
But
I'll
we do have
allow
a
it.
staff and a blood orb.
I mean, with the intellect, I think he might be able to.
He'll be wearing a helm of the intellect, and an amulet of health. He'll
And
be
a
the
side
tankiest
crystal.
fucking thing.
He'll be able to communicate with everybody. It's fine.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
It'll be the helm of intellect with the hat on top of it and disguise self and just lay there crying like a kid or our dead bodies with all our magic items in his bag.
Yep.
Oh crap! He's going to murder us.
Hey, as long as you go before him in initiative,
Yeah,
you should
I
be
guess
fine.
Still got to make the hit though.
Yeah. And running around with what? Y'all are close to 10 grand in gold.
Something like that. We can take this stuff
Probably.
to Targos and
Yeah.
we can use it to pay for the equipment and stuff that we have coming. We haven't already paid for it, have we?
I have
It's
probably
paid
more. I've been
for.
really stingy with my
I think
gold
we paid for
and
it
stuff
in
because I'm trying to
advance.
save up.
Yeah, everything has been paid for.
Yeah, because they were
Yeah.
going to do
Yep. So yeah, I still have Toby's split of what his money, so
All right.
I'm keeping track of that on his end.
Well, other than some little shouting in the beginning of the night as y'all go to lay down, it seems to be a peaceful night for you.
Before we go to sleep, can someone refill my rings? I
Yeah.
just need one healing spell and one shield spell, please.
Toby, I'll give you a healing.
And I'll do the shield spell, of course.
Cure or healing word? Touch or range?
It was 1d8, so touch.
Okay, cure wounds. It's D8 plus 3.
Yeah, I fill yours and mine with a shield.
Do you want me to put the cure wounds in?
Can Anku?
Yeah,
Would he be
Anku,
fine
that
with
would be
that?
amazing. I wasn't sure if you were ready for me to ask you for things yet, considering the fact that, we're all a little psycho and you're kind of normal.
Yeah, you didn't want to spend the night
I
in the
hold my
room with
hand out
us,
with the
which is
ring.
explainable.
Well, when you threaten to turn me into turtle soup.
I would
Who?
never.
Who threatened you to?
I never threatened to turn you into any
Actually-
kind of soup. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, it wasn't really a. I'm sorry.
Did you threaten him?
Okay.
I didn't really threaten him so much as just question. But it was a mistake and I shouldn't have said it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right. So he'll put
Ring.
cure wounds in your ring,
That's it.
and that's 1d8 plus 8.
So, I will say this right now.
Nice.
He is a nicer DM than I am. I would have had you roll persuasion. And I would have rolled insight against that shit.
Yeah, no, fuck you.
I totally meant it though. I totally
Yeah,
meant
turning
it.
him into turtle soup.
No, I meant the really strong apology.
That was a really strong apology.
Have you talked to me?
A little bit.
She said,
So-
sorry, that's strong for her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we wake up.
Is D&D and Beyond acting up?
Sometimes it does, but it's not for me right now.
What's wrong?
I don't have anything going on.
But I haven't refreshed the page. Let me refresh the page.
I don't want to refresh the page in case.
Oh, I have Toby's page up. I normally have 2 to 3 D&D Beyond pages up.
Well, Lorena doesn't drink milk, so she can't compare.
Well, no, I was looking at my spells and like Cure Wounds. It starts off at a +8, and then for some reason level 2 it's a +9, level 3 it's
Yeah,
a
Life
10.
Clerics, the higher level it's cast, the more you get out of it.
Ooh.
And yeah, Life Clerics are nasty, nasty healers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should know.
Yeah.
He's not one, but he plays one on Tuesdays.
Yeah. Life Clerics are just wonderful because if he takes Aura of Vitality out of combat, it's absolute bullshit. Wait, we're what, level 5? And
on
it's like,
Tuesdays? I don't know.
It's like 20d6 plus 50.
What?
Yeah, that's the amount of healing that can be done.
Oh yeah, that's for your
at that level.
Yeah.
As a life player.
Okay.
You should put Aura of Vitality on Anqua. It's a 3rd level spell. Just for reasons.
He's like, So
don't worry,
I'm
I put it on Toby.
Other than the argument between mom and son all night long, we didn't have any other issues.
No.
So this is something
full long rest, right?
Yes.
There was one thing I wanted to do on let's say we took a watch. I took my watch first. I wanted, and this is something I've been carrying around for a hot minute.
Oh no.
I have the captain's journal from the ship.
Oh shit.
Okay.
And I've been meaning to read through it, and I've been meaning to not forget, and I've been forgetting.
I mean, you're in a safe place now, so you could probably allow yourself to get engrossed in that.
Yeah, so I was going to read through the captain's logs and the captain's journal that we found back on the Dark Duchess.
Journal entry. The last one is the only one legible. I hope he doesn't eat me too. Ah.
What languages do you speak?
Well, that doesn't make sense. The captain abandoned ship way before the rest of us.
That's right.
I'm the captain now.
Like, so someone else was writing in this.
So what languages do you speak?
Common.
No, the last entry is going to be, we
And
just got a new cat on board, and
Leonin.
I just can't wait to pet him.
That's it. That's all I speak
I
is
just want
common
him to
and
purr in my
Leonin.
lap as I pet his little head.
You see these letters, but you're not quite sure what they are.
I'll go ahead and use a charge
future?
to see if detect magic.
Okay. You don't
Is it
detect
magical?
magic.
Fuck.
No.
Okay.
It's just a language you don't know.
All right. It's a language I don't understand.
Tough luck. Can you turn that light off, man? I'm trying to sleep over here.
I got dark vision. It's fine. I'm in the moonlight.
You
Turns
can't
around,
read
kisses
in
at you.
dark vision.
But yeah, so that's all I wanted to check.
Okay.
Yeah, you actually can't read in dark vision.
I know. I'm just giving you shit. Yep. Shades of gray.
So we wake
That'd
up the
be
next
kind of
morning.
hard.
So what?
Wake up the next morning, grab our shit, and start heading downstairs.
Alrighty. As you head downstairs, you hear a little bit of clanging going on in the back. As morning meals, you're assuming, is getting prepared because you smell the smell of maple bacon and
Does
some
it smell
ham.
like real bacon or like?
Does this smell like our drow chili?
It smells like the blue ribbon babe from Charlotte's Web. You know?
Ooh.
Scrumptious.
All right.
Nice.
Some
Yeah.
pig.
Yes.
That's horrible. Yeah. Do we notice that the boy's hanging around still?
You do hear his voice in the back as mom and child are talking, getting dinner's prep.
Can I try to I want to kind of get a little close to listen to him to see kind of what they're talking
Okay.
about.
It might be
Give-
worth talking to the kid.
As you start
Since
to kind
he's
of like
interested in
look like
you
you're
know,
trying to put your
eating a
ear towards the
devil.
door, I was like, it's all right. I'm hearing everything they're saying.
Yeah. Give him perception check to both of y'all.
Do you really want one?
Toby
Not
will
really from you,
guidance
but yeah.
Lorena. And
Oh, I'm
I'll
good. I have
roll
a
it.
27.
Okay.
you have a D4 if you wish. It might help. It might
I
help.
mean, you know, I'm gonna roll
27.
30. It's a 30.
A
Okay.
fucking 27. It's not gonna fucking help.
Right, it's
How about
30. Now I
a
can
25 on
hear
my
the
end?
breath.
All right. What you're both are hearing is basically mom teaching them how to do the homemade biscuits, and how long to have them over the fire, to make sure the ham's cut not too thick but not thin. And luckily, you heard the footsteps as the door starts to creak open as you're putting your ear to it.
Cool. I'll jump back.
I'm sitting over the table going, I don't know why she walked all the way over there. I can hear it from here.
Because I felt
I'm
like it.
Not paying any form of attention to what's going on back there.
Yeah. I was just hoping she would roll really low, put your head against the door, and smacks her right in the head.
And yet, you'll have plenty of chances to do that to me eventually.
Yes.
You know,
You
that
want to pick a
super-
lock?
Yeah, that +8 of perception disappears real quick when you need it. So.
And when it's
Yeah.
important, you don't see the the lich pop up out from behind. He's been there
Yeah, I
all
got
the time,
bacon.
but you
I'll
didn't
see
see
it.
it.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Glad to see you all down. As she backs out, you see some. I don't know what D&D terms for Danishes are, but
Danish.
got some
Danishers.
Danishes
Baked goods.
and Kanosh and stuff like that. And she starts setting it out on the bar.
How could we not be up yet? This smells amazing.
Why, thank you. I try hard to make this somewhat of a comfortable place in this dreary land we live.
Well, you've done a fine job with the meal and the accommodations. That's all.
Well, thank you. Thank
Do
you.
you,
I try hard.
Do you
Obvious.
mind if we ask your son a few questions while we're here, just to help prevent those people from trying to accost any other?
Or him
Um,
falling into their persuasion.
And the short gnome hops on the table and starts grabbing bacon. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Well, that's a hungry little fella, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially when
Something
it comes
else, yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, you can talk to him. He's currently baking right now.
Well, we'll eat
Once he's
first,
done.
and,
Yeah. Okay. What can I get y'all to drink?
You got
Came
some of
across
that
this.
that hot. What is that? Yeah, it's a newfangled hot drink. It's made from brewing beans. I don't know what the name of it is.
Oh,
But here's pretty
that
good.
cafefe or something like that.
I don't know if it's called that. That sounds stupid.
I think that's what I've heard it a couple.
I
Well,
think
they
that's
did
what
have
it's
real
called.
odd accents,
Really,
but
I thought it was like caffeine or something like that. Not
No, cafefe. Because I mean, when you say it, it sounds like you're ready to go.
All
Kinda
right,
rolls
I
off the
guess,
tongue to a degree,
Sure,
I guess.
I'll have a
Yeah, it just rolls. Yeah,
Come
right
on.
off the tongue.
cafefe,
Yeah.
whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Well, we have some of that. There's one guy who came through and showed me a way we could put like some milk and some other flavors in it. And what do you call it? Laddie or lot?
A laddie. No,
tea.
laddie sounds gay. I don't want that.
What's so bad about that? I look at you glaring.
What, gay? Nothing's wrong with
Mhm.
gay. I'm just saying it doesn't sound like something I want to do.
How does a beverage sound gay, Mr. Bard?
Well,
That's
when
a
you
good
say it, it
question.
sounds happy, right?
Oh no, she's just
I
totally
am
if it
not
really
a
perks
happy
you up, it
individual,
sounds
and I
like
don't want
that's
to
what
drink
it do.
anything that makes it seem like I'm happy.
feel like if you were
Wait a minute,
secure
what are
enough
you
in
trying
your
to say?
own
What's gaming to you?
happiness.
There you go.
Well,
See, I
I'm
don't care for happiness.
confused. Why? You used to.
Well,
I
then we
did.
fixed it.
I don't think he was broken.
I
Well,
like
he sure had
happiness.
something lodged in the
That
back.
doesn't sound
Layers
like
on
me.
layers on layers.
That doesn't sound like me.
Kinda
Oh,
like
you're
you.
talking about before I got my noggin back in order. Yeah.
We got 11,000 in there. Why isn't it going through?
Yeah, we only
What are you
This
talking
is for
about?
my medicine.
dug into the back of your skull and pulled out a chunk of shard.
Yeah, kind of. You know, you start messing with
On
a
the
man's skull,
phone.
it kind of changes personality just a tad bit.
Yeah, I thought I did a decent enough job. Maybe I nicked a thing here or there.
Well, maybe we could try and. No, it's fine. It's fine.
You want to attempt neurosurgery with minimal tools?
What? I hold up my dagger. It's pretty sharp.
I
I'm
think
just
I
kidding.
got like a 32.
Are you trying to say you prefer a
with
happy me as
everything.
opposed to this version of me?
No, you're you.
I mean, I'm proficient with medicine for some fucking reason, but
I mean, at least I ain't running around going, "Hey guys, are you
Hey,
bad?"
guys.
I mean, I remember correctly, I did that when we first got out.
You still start stuff by
I
being
start
loud.
fights when we're ready, not when we're not ready.
Hmm. Well, we'll have to take off the
Well,
next few
I mean,
and
we'll have to
decide
watch.
if that's accurate or not.
Other
Here.
than, you know, when somebody threatens my party members' lives, you know, then I really start shit. But
Well,
I don't
ours
just
in
like
general,
run up
yeah.
and go, "What do you guys stop for?" Because that was rather stupid of me at that point in time.
You're not wrong.
There were only what 2, 3 owlbears, a couple winter wolves.
It was fine.
Yeah, it's all right.
We're
It was
still.
all right.
Well,
We're
it's
still-
nice to know you guys don't like this version of me.
Is that what she said?
No, it's not. But it's okay.
Can I get some whiskey in that cafe?
Yeah, two of those, please.
A good thing I'm leading.
Where you going?
Well, if you guys ever get drunk, I'm leading the way.
Oh, leading.
not
I thought you said
leaving.
leaving. I was
Like,
like,
No,
shit,
no,
man.
no,
Where
no,
you
no,
going?
no.
where you going?
I mean, just because we're having a little bit of whiskey with our cafe don't mean you need to leave the group. That's just freaking
No,
That
that's
seems
stupid.
a little extreme.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
bad
that's
enough
just
we're
kinda
walking
stupid.
around with. Oh, that's right. We took care of that with makeup.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
He's fine. He's fine.
It's not great.
Oh,
Still.
I rolled real well.
Yeah,
It's
it was
still not
real well.
great.
I
It's
rolled
a-
real
look at
good. Yeah, he
Like
looks
a
like a
square
drow
chunk.
now. He looks like
Yeah, he is a drow for all intents and purposes,
Yes.
except
because
for
I
lack
rolled
of dark
real good on that disguise check.
Fair.
That was my best work.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, sorry about that.
Oh
That's
no,
oh, no
okay.
problem. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
mean, he is, for all intents and purposes, right now, he is a drow.
And we got rid of the drow skin too, so that makes it better. He's a lot less scarier now.
All we got to worry about is why are we saying this at the table?
Oh, well, you know.
Well, I mean, we
She's not
came
here
in,
and we're quiet.
We came in. He was wearing it. I didn't disguise him till last night.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, his beauty sleep really shines
She
through.
was a little distracted, I think,
Yeah.
last night, which is probably to our benefit.
Yeah. She was.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she's
But
still,
yeah.
Good thing he's immune to disease.
she's still bringing out food, and I have.
Yeah.
I like I said, we've already established I'm not the same guy I was a few weeks ago, a few days ago, or however long it's been.
Yeah, it's
And
been
that we
a
need whiskey.
couple weeks.
Yeah. Well, she never
Yeah.
responded to the whiskey part in the coffee.
Yeah.
I was telling Marcus that we need.
You need what?
A little whiskey, in
Whiskey.
the coffee. I'll take that.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Or the cafefe. My bad. You gotta make sure I get the right frame.
No milk in that though with the whiskey. That just sounds bad. Just
Why would you want?
whiskey.
Why would you want to put milk or anything else in that stuff to begin with? I don't understand.
Some people don't like the bitter, I guess. I don't know.
Put
Is
a
it
little
that
whiskey
bitter?
in there. It takes care of all the bitter.
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, it takes the edge off with another edge.
Yeah, perfect.
Instead of getting a little bit of a pinch, you get a slap.
Yeah. So
a
she'll add
little pinch that you sit there and hold on to. It takes a little while and it gets annoying. Quick slap, it's done and over with.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
At least that's
She'll
what she
come
told
around and give you all little shot glasses of whiskey so you can put in as much as you want, and then goes back. As you
Just
see,
like
the
coffee.
table she's setting up is somewhat of like a buffet type you'd see at say Holiday Inn or something. Your concierge or continental. Yeah.
That was pretty good.
So you got some eggs, you got bacon, you got fried ham, you got pastries, you got some bread, and there's a cold jug.
Is there a little spigot with some like pancake mix? And then a hot iron?
Like a waffle maker that you have to
No.
flip over if the
Oh, we
timer
have to
goes
ask
off.
for that specifically. Okay, gotcha.
Timer's not broken.
Yeah.
Or
No.
you just put it in normally and then it just spews out the sides.
Or you go
You
after some
wanting-
kid who just like
Are
sneezes
you
on it
wanting
and you're
some
like,
sort
maybe
of
I don't need that
sweet
this morning.
syrup or something on top of your food? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, tell us. What is here?
All right.
Go to
So-
a Hampton, fuck off.
So hold on. I grabbed the coffee that I still have in my mug, and I pour it on his pancakes, and then I run my hand over his pancakes. And I go, all right, try that.
I'll just take the shot of whiskey and say, fuck it, whatever.
Oh well,
Douse the
let me run my
whiskey
hand
on
over
top.
again for you.
Gotcha,
Uh,
thanks.
What did you want it to taste like?
I didn't specify.
Well, it's kind of a berry type flavor when you go to.
Oh, that's nicer than I was gonna be like crab seasoning.
Crabs tastes like crabs.
Old Bay.
Oh, fucking Old Bay pancakes. Oh god.
The Marylander in me kind of wants to try it. I'm not gonna
Oh
lie.
no,
Oh,
no.
That's pretty funny.
Ugh.
it's like, yeah, no, nothing's
The
better than
Marylander
putting
in
in
you?
pancakes.
Yeah,
and
I'm born and raised in
shrimp.
Maryland.
I'm sorry.
And about that time, you see some other folks are coming down, and
We
it's
can
pretty much
discuss
starting.
that later.
It's starting to fill up with some of the workers in town because Berry Treasure does have the best food, regardless what the Five Tavern Center states.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Um,
you feel a little tug on your arm sleeve, Lorena.
Okay.
You look down, and of course, looks like a gnome, but it's Wampus. He's pulling your,
Yeah, Wampus, what's up?
and he kind of like does a sneaky move, and then reaches in your pocket, and then
Mhm.
goes upgrade.
Okay, I'm gonna check my pocket.
There's nothing in it, not unless you had something in it yourself.
I didn't. I'm gonna look over at oh my gosh, he's not here, so name Toby.
Did Toby get an upgrade?
No, hold on.
Without his
What?
knowledge again?
He knows he can't do it to me, so let's see. Let me go ahead and do this.
Let's see real quick. I have the second lowest passive.
What is your passive?
Mine's at 18.
That beats everyone but you.
Okay. Do you have anything in your pocket?
Let's see, what do I have?
No.
Oh, yeah,
the
okay.
typhoid.
Does typhoid.
I have
Probably just some minimal like gloves. It's normal stuff because I have a bag of holding. That's where
Okay.
I put everything else.
So,
like
he'll
gloves.
he'll
that you
walk
just
back
take
over
off
and
or-
pull on your arm again, and show you
Okay.
the gloves and point at typhoid and go upgrade.
Good job, Wampus. I'll
Okay.
take the gloves from him. I'll put them on.
Give me
Table.
Constitution
What
save.
is your insight anyway?
Mine?
Constitution
You have a
save.
17 insight, so yeah, you realize he's trying to get you to teach him. He wants you to
Okay.
upgrade his skills.
Got it. Yeah, no, I did not know what was happening there. Dan, that was a little too subtle for Tara. Lorena probably gets it. For me,
You said con save or?
I was just
yeah, he's
harassing.
totally
Oh,
saying your
okay.
gloves were like gloves of poison or something.
I mean,
There one he
I
wore
can.
to put poisons on his weapons, and now you've turned them inside out.
Oh no! Oh no!
So we're going to listen with my passive to the other conversations at the table as I eat my meal.
All
Any
right.
information.
Berries? That's a weird mix to make berry. Under my breath, you're listening to conversations. That's what you hear as I'm eating these fucking pancakes. Whiskey, coffee, syrup. Berry?
You prefer
Sounds
something?
like a really good
hear-
breakfast. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't expect them to mix and make that.
Like a brunch.
Because I have no idea about magic, really. So you rubbing it, I thought you were just smearing it to be a dick to a degree.
No, I wasn't touching it. I was over it.
Right your hand over it. It's
I
like
put my finger in the middle of your pancakes.
the one that deals with all the poison. I just poison people because of an ability.
Let me put that on silent so we don't get any copyright things.
All right, so we eat breakfast. You're listening to conversations. You're in awe about berries. I'm gonna start whispering to Wampus and showing him like how to like sleight of hand the gloves.
Okay. What conversations you do hear about is the couple of gentlemen are talking about the black blades that came through. You have another table talking about the river or the lake monster.
I want to hear that one.
Conversations between a couple of traders talking about trying to get some whale fat or whale oil.
Huh. Almost like we've run into some of that before.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we see that in
Uh,
Dargos?
No, we ran into a metric fuck ton of that whale fat, whale blubber, where the winter wolves were staying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. And just general conversations about what their day's gonna be. One guy plans on going fishing with his dog. Yeah.
Why would he fish with his dog?
The bigger to catch the lake monster, maybe bigger bait.
I mean, usually you take whatever.
The dog.
If you tie
Is
like
he a
a
half
leash
orc?
situation, and then you know,
Is he a half orc?
or is he a
He-
widow? Did he move?
He seems a little disheveled. I mean, hair kind of falling all in his face, kind of blackish, kind of purple.
Do you think he realizes he can use like smaller fish? He doesn't have to throw his dog in the water.
So
well, he's trying to find the guy or the little stonefish or whatever that bit off his finger. You know.
Stonefish.
yeah, took his finger and got a ring on it.
Interesting.
And his wife left
Story.
him after that.
Right.
So I'm gonna finish my meal, and I think I'll get up and walk over towards the table. They were talking about the whale oil.
Okay.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Yes.
Couldn't help
How can
but
we help you?
Couldn't help but over here. No, maybe I can help you. Looking for whale oil.
Well, blubber that we can melt down to oil or use for other things.
Well,
Yeah.
Is there a market for that here?
Oh yeah, it's a huge market for it.
What kind of how huge. I mean, my friends and I sometimes run across things when we're out in the tundra, and I wouldn't mind knowing what kind of value that would have if we found it.
Well, it all depends on how much you got, how much you found.
How much do we find?
The amount that was left was in the what was it? It was like 200, 300, 400 pounds. I want to say there was like it was a lot. I want to say.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, how much does it usually go for, say, per, I don't know, 100 pounds?
Per 100 pounds, that roughly is about. Now, we're not suggesting killing these. If you find and harvest,
Do I look like a
well,
freaking whale hunter? I'm just
I don't
saying,
know.
we run into things. You never know what we run into. I just thought I'd check.
Okay. But if you can legally attain some, well, blubber goes for roughly 150 gold for 100 pounds, give or take.
Okay.
May not
And
be worth it.
who would we talk to if we were able to find that? I mean, bring it to you or something like that? I mean, who would handle
Oh,
the purchase of that?
if you come across some, I will gladly purchase some. And just as he says that, his buddy says, "Oh, no, 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 bring it to me. I'll pay you more than what he will."
Tell you what, if I do
Titus is
happen to by chance come across some, I'll come back here. And your names were?
the first guy he talked to was Titus, and the other guy was Lamar.
All right. So what I'll do is I'll come back here and I'll ask the lady to get a message out to you gentlemen, and if I happen to come across some, then we can, I don't know, have a friendly little bid go and see who can purchase it from us. But there's no guarantees we'd find anything like that. Speaking
Okay.
of like whales and stuff, what's this story I'm hearing about some river monster, some monster in the water?
Oh, that's just an old wives' tale. He used to tell us when we were kids,
So
so we
it's
wouldn't go
just a
swim.
BS story, like and I'll rattle off some bard story that was just for entertainment purposes.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah,
Still
about the
have
day
those.
Asmodeus went down to Waterdeep because he's looking for a soul to steal.
Yeah, something like that. But you still have those true believers out there.
Yeah, some of them believe Toriel's flat too, so
Yeah. I.
But for argument's sake,
Uh
what are the
huh.
details of that tale?
Oh,
I could use a
well,
story with my
yeah.
whiskey.
I'll buy him a drink and sit down and sure, tell us, give us a little stories. Not very often people tell me stories.
uh, see.
As he thumbs through the pages.
Allegedly, I got it right here. I'm just saying if it actually tells you a story behind it. Uh, let's see. Really doesn't tell you a whole lot. Well, interesting. Uh,
Is it like ice cream?
the creature is allegedly from ancient times. Uh, that has awakened from the depths of the lake with its large, teethy maw, begun to start terrorizing the boats as it got too close or encroached on its dwelling. Uh, some have said it's heard their laughter as it called out to them, using a siren's voice to lure them to their dangers. There's been others that say it's just one big, huge sea turtle. But how would a sea turtle get to the lake? That doesn't make sense to me. But honestly, it was just one of those stories your mother told you when she didn't want you to go swimming out in the lake.
Right,
Yeah.
obviously.
It's funny
obviously.
when my mom always told me to go out and swim in the lake, but I mean I was only 2, but it's still.
Still stung.
No,
Yeah.
the lake didn't sting. It was warm.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. You guys can't stand the cold all that much. My bad.
No, it sucks here.
Yeah.
More of a fan of a warmer climate.
Telling you, I'm gonna find a place to retire that's nice, warm, sunny.
Uh,
Finish breakfast. Does the boy come out of the kitchen at all?
you see him come out every once in a while to like swap out the plates as food truck gets cold or plates get emptied off and refilling the.
Does he stop at our table at all?
If you want to call him over, he'll come over.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, boy. You with the
If you're going
calling.
to talk to the kid, Toby will guide you in enhanceability
Oh, okay.
for
He will
charisma
have
based
his
stuff.
head down and come over to you. Goes, yes, ma'am.
How are you feeling today?
I'm okay.
Still got those weird
sorry.
voices?
Yeah. Sorry for making a scene last night. Shouldn't have been that disrespectful to my mom.
What are these, where were you guys gonna go when did they tell you?
Apparently they have their hideout near Kier Devel.
It's interesting word or phrase there. Their hideout. I mean, if they were
headquarters.
I was gonna say if they were actually a legit group, it wouldn't be considered a hideout. But you said you were being called, or you had a calling.
Yes.
When did that happen? I mean, when did you start hearing this thing calling you?
Probably a couple weeks ago.
Well, anything change or in your lifestyle? Did you come across anything weird, artifacts or anything along those lines? Any,
Find
did
a
some weird
necklace
guy come by and start talking to you about it and pass out pamphlets? I mean, what changed? What brought that about?
The only thing that changed is I got a year older.
Mm.
And how old are you now?
I am 17.
Was it on your birthday that this call came?
No, I think it may have came a day or two after.
Yeah. Were you looking for something? Were you like, oh, I'm an adult, I want adventure, or I want to go do something different?
I was gonna say.
Were you kind of
birthday? Did he get any presents or something from people?
Were you calling out to the gods in your own way, asking for some guidance, maybe looking for?
No, the only thing I have are my books. I've read about adventurers and stuff like that, and I'm a grown man now, and
Adventures aren't everything there.
This is the only town I know.
Yeah, you don't always believe the books you read and what kind of adventures come out of them. They're not always accurate. I mean, sometimes the adventures or books are all written by the ones who actually survive, and they only bring out the most outstanding parts of the story. Because who wants to listen to all the gruesome parts? Even when I'm singing my songs and doing my entertaining, you don't want to hear, oh yeah, so and so went down to the river and with his spear in hand and got swallowed by the shark.
I don't know. That sounds like an interesting story, but it's not the point. It's not the point.
Well, I'm hoping that I may come across a story that tells me where my dad lives.
What's it about your dad? When did he disappear?
He left about 2 years ago. Ma said he went out on an adventure. And that's why she doesn't want me to go out.
What was your dad's name?
You know, we ran into another guy who went out on an adventure, and he was as simple as just escorting people, and he ran into a group of Yetis, and he never came back.
I can't. Hold on. Let me.
You're good.
Yeah. You want a fantasy, don't you?
Any name. Okay.
Jeffwin. Jef. Yes, Jeffwin.
J-E-F.
Gennaro. Jefwin.
W-I-N.
I'm sorry to hear about your dad. It wouldn't be good to leave your mother alone. It's
Yeah,
hard
that's
being
what
a
she
woman
was.
by yourself.
That's
So-
why she wanted me to stay to help out with the business and make sure I can look after my baby sister.
Yeah, because if you leave, there's nobody here to protect them if something bad were to come through here. And as remote as these 10 towns are, you never know. I mean, you get barbarians coming down out of the hills attacking, or
You get someone going from town to town with a dagger murdering people on full moons. I don't know. I'm just,
things
pulling
like
stuff out
that.
here.
And then there's
You got people running around in skin suits being crazy. You never know.
goblins
Yeah.
attacking from the north. There's different things that might be a good
Kobolds
idea to
from the
stick around and
south.
take care of the family and
Awakened
such.
wolves.
Goblins were in the south, kobolds were in the north.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to know that.
I mean, the kid
We're
doesn't know
just
where it
spewing
was at.
shit.
I'm just spouting
Yeah.
off shit.
The GM is
Lake monsters.
like, wait a minute.
Lake
What?
monsters
Is that
from
right?
the west, not the
Red
east. No,
Yetis,
lake
who
monsters
knows?
from the west. Yetis from the east.
Sounds like a really, really bad put together, like D-level movie on Amazon Prime.
Yeah. The lake monster is coming from the tundra, not the lake to the east. No, it just.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, there is a lot of dangers up here. You don't want to leave your sister and your mother unprotected, do you?
No, but
But what?
this is all I know.
This is pretty good.
Are you? You're not. Are you from this town?
Me?
God.
There's a reason.
Oh,
I'm
God,
not.
no. Oh,
I was actually from a tribe a little further north, and that's why I know about the raids on these 10 towns.
Yeah. See, none of y'all are sitting here in your hometowns.
No, my tribe got wiped out by dwarves.
I wish I was safe in my hometown.
My family was ate by cannibals.
So, dwarves
Yep.
took out your family.
Yes. You know why?
Why?
Because they were involved in a raid in 10 towns several years back. So the dwarves got together with some weird dark elf guy, and they ended up wiping them out.
But they're so little compared to you.
Doesn't matter the
That
size.
doesn't matter.
There was a once great sage that says, "Do you judge me by my size?" And he was short and green, so.
I don't know. All I know is whatever in these books, and it's a lot more fascinating than what's in this town.
Books.
So I'm going to get down eye level with him.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you don't scare easily, because there are some scary things out there. There are scary people out there who will skin you and wear your skin. That if you take them off, they might kill you while you're being polymorphed into a animal. There are people out there in the world that if you cross them and they have to hide your body, they'll feed you to an entire town.
And the entire time that she's telling him this, he's getting image flashes of skinned Goliaths and chopped up drowns.
You know, the werebear in the glass. They got skin.
None of us are in any of these flashes, but I'm showing him flashes of memory.
Yeah, terrible people. There's
I-
Sally, the Dockmaster's daughter. Just
Can I try and intimidate him
Hank,
to get him
some
to stay
some
home?
some waif of
Yeah,
a girl
you can.
having her neck snapped
With
on a rope
advantage.
in a
I was gonna say
mine.
I have advantage and a D4, right?
yes.
Yes, but you also started off the game with a disadvantage.
That would have already been used then.
I didn't.
But
When?
She hasn't
Oh,
rolled
for my
yet.
perception. Yeah, I didn't use
Oh.
it for that. So it's just a normal roll. So the enhance ability, that was advantage, right? Or does that add something to it?
no, that was the advantage.
Yeah.
That
So
was
it's just a
Eagle
normal
Splinter, I
roll.
believe, is what it was called for.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I would not have asked to do this.
Well, if
So-
someone didn't argue about pineapple being on pizza,
I didn't argue about it. Who argued about it? I didn't argue. I just said that it would be, I would prefer, whatever. It's fine.
no,
So-
you said no. No to pineapple on
Eight.
pizza.
You know, I
Eight.
think if he wants adventure, he could come with us.
He'd die in the first.
Her look the second I say that. Yep.
No. He kind of shakes his
Even
head
with the
and
images, dang it.
raises an eyebrow. That's silly. That sounds like fiction. Nobody would ever do that. That's just sick.
Okay, kid.
You've been in this town too long.
That's not helpful. That's the opposite
He's
of
just
helpful.
innocent.
So now he's
It's
getting
cute.
flashes in his head of frozen bodies and
It's not like we were on a pirate ship that had a cannibal that
a
lived on it
hag
for
getting eaten by
months.
some weird, weird lizard creatures.
Yeah, little raptors.
You guys should write a
No,
story.
this
That
is all being
sounds-
flashed in his head.
Oh,
I'm not saying a word. I'm just flashing images in his head.
he kind of winces his head.
You're right
again.
there, kid.
I'm not
You look a little-
sure.
Little upset. Got a headache? You want some whiskey?
Well,
Mhm.
I'm seeing things like I saw in The Calling, but now it's more violent.
Hmm. Is that what you want? That violence?
No. What it was showing me was standing up against the evil. But it looks like the image that I saw, the evil was winning.
Yeah. Well, sometimes
And
evil
maybe I
wins.
should go. Sounds like they need help if the evil's winning.
I feel
You
like
wouldn't
it
be
might
able to
be
You
a
know what?
warning.
That is your choice and all.
Wait, can you
But
heal?
just can you just think of what would happen to your what?
Have any magic in you? Can you heal? If I like
Heal?
sliced my finger open, could close it, fine.
Make this kid as the healer.
Oh, we're trying to get a new cleric.
I'm just asking.
That's
He
the
seems
thought
really
came to mind when
determined.
she said that.
But what would you think would happen to your sister and your mother if you weren't here to protect them? And as soon as he starts to look like he's thinking about it, I am throwing the most god awful images into his head of what would possibly. I'm
God, we
I'm
are so
showing-
To a
mean.
single mother and a child.
I am
A
I'm
young
throwing
daughter?
the worst possible
Yes.
images into his head right now.
Okay.
The
After-
bar, the
We don't know
bar
you're
is
doing
on
this,
fire.
which is wonderful.
Evil
There's a
marauding
wolf
dwarves.
eating his sister's entrails.
Okay, after a few seconds, the images, his eyes kind of wide open as tears start to develop, and he takes off running.
That's
Right,
what we were
towards mom.
looking for.
Well, time to go.
Yeah, we should leave. Yep. I'm gonna put like 5 gold on the table and just get up and walk out. I'm taking any leftover bacon and ham that Wampus left, if any, and like whatever leftover pastry and meat is on the table, I'm taking it. And I'm like,
Okay.
I'm just like eating.
Well, as you're starting to put together, you see this adorable little redhead, probably about 6 or 7, come walking up. You can just see the top of her head compared to this cat or table here. She looks up at you, holding up a bag. Would you like to take it in this?
That sounds perfect, sweetheart. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
I'm gonna pull out a coin purse and tell the little girl to, yeah, this is for just such a nice establishment. Can you give this to your mother? And I'll hand her just a little coin purse, and I'll tell you how much I left in it.
Okay.
So just make sure that she gets back to her mother with the coin purse. I'll be watching that nobody tries to take it from her.
You know, I'm already, I'm
Okay.
shoving food in the bag and I'm out. I'm over that.
All right. How much did you put in, or did you message me?
I'm sending it to you now.
Fine. We're not horrible humanoids.
Oh, I'm totally not a horrible humanoid.
Oh.
I'll leave three. I'll leave.
I'm
$3.
hoping that
Actually, you know
but
what?
I'm gonna make sure this gets back to her mother.
Yeah.
For running this place by herself with her husband running off 2 years ago and a shitty little snot-nosed brat for her son.
He's just influenceable.
Yeah, as I get up,
Very.
I kind of slap the hand down and leave 5 gold sitting on the table as I walk away.
Okay.
Also, he's 17. Oh, he's got some growing to do.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
in the harsh north like this, he needs to grow faster than that.
Yeah, I worry because if he's like that at 17, maybe it would have been best for her if he left.
Did you get the amount?
Yeah, I got the amount. I was trying to figure out the way to just coin it because it's 7-year-old.
Also, what was Wampus trying to do there?
Well, yeah, that much gold or that
Tried
much.
to grab some bacon. out of
That
your
much isn't
bag.
that much for a 6-7-year-old.
It didn't
Yeah.
work. He has no
So,
skills.
no problem.
That might be
Grab
something
both
I might
and
have to
start
ask
running
him
back.
about later. But yeah, he has no skills.
So I'll see Wampus trying to like snag some bacon out of the bag, and I'll be here, and I'll have him hold the bag, and I will go very, very slow as I try and take bacon out of it to show him the hand motions as I start to teach him tricks of the trade.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a pound.
Okay. Yeah.
I just
that's
checked
what I
it. That it's just a single pound.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She has no problem carrying it.
He's dragging the sack over here.
No, I'm not that nice.
Well, I was gonna say she's gonna get murdered by those fishermen.
Yeah, that's why I'm watching to make sure because
Oh, actually, I'll do you one better. While you hand her the bag to carry to Mama, I will pull out my bag and I'll set it on the table. Open it up, count out 5 gold openly, and set it on the table.
Okay.
if only you knew.
Yeah. She has no problem carrying the.
No,
Well,
I'm not worried
point
about
first.
that. I'm using it as a diversion.
Yeah, it's a good distraction.
I'm
Yeah.
leaving the
The
5
other
gold
people.
on the table for
Yeah.
the boy. But
Yeah.
I'm showing that I have a bag full of.
Yeah. Don't look at the little cute girl carrying a sack of money away. Look at this.
Yeah, look at the 5 gold, not the 50.
No,
the
the sack
bag
of
that I
money.
set down,
Yeah.
and then I only pull 5
Yeah.
gold
Yep.
out of it.
The shing. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they should be set for a while.
Okay.
Well, if nothing else, we'll have a room if we come back through here.
Yeah, it's only 500 gold, but I've decided to use platinum instead.
Maybe she, oh, okay, yeah.
They'll be
Um,
fine.
Maybe she could
Yeah.
hire
I
a
have plenty
guard,
of
some
platinum.
security or
I was gonna say
something.
maybe she can hire some help with that
Mm.
much.
Yeah.
Yep.
At least, she's not.
We're gonna
stuck
come
taking
back
care
here.
of
There's
them.
other 5 taverns that are gonna be put out of business. They're gonna be so angry at this woman.
Yeah, for some reason she
Great.
got money and now she owns everything.
Yeah, this
in
is our
town.
new base of operation. Not Targos, where we just fucking made chili.
I mean,
Yeah, we got to get out of here.
we haven't ruined our reputation here yet. We haven't killed or cooked anybody yet.
Yeah, you know,
Oh,
it's
that's
not
good.
like Tremelaine where we let a ghost just take over, and
We didn't know that was going to happen.
we didn't really give a fuck either. But
Also,
then,
we should really go make sure that
This
Other
is how
towns are
Dark
okay.
Brotherhood gets called, folks.
yeah, we try to be nice.
how do you know we're not the Dark Brotherhood? Some of us might be.
You could be.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
My guy, he was just a pirate.
So,
I
Yeah,
used to
we're
be an
watching.
adventurer until it took a
Oh,
arrow
I
in
really
my knee.
screwed up my lighting. There we go.
yeah,
No?
I hope
y'all
to catch all
worried
the
about
people near me.
this little
Gosh,
Black Blade cult, but you're willing to bring this kid in to your murderous ways?
Oh no, that
What?
was more.
I don't
already
know. I
told
was
you
just
the boy wouldn't last a
asking.
day with us. We were like, hey, where's the kid? Oh, he's being
Oh,
eaten by that
crap.
Yeti over there. Oh, well, fuck.
It's like, oh yeah, no, he's riding on someone's sled. He's dead. He froze to death. Shit.
Did somebody
Time to
forget
send
to
Mom
tell
more
him he
money.
needed cold weather gear?
We send Mom a letter. How old's your daughter now? Can she heal?
Can she
Can
cast
she
spells?
heal? In
You
case
know-
our viewers haven't caught on yet, apparently we're trying to hire a cleric.
It's not like Sunday where it's just like, oh yeah, no, this 8-year-old kid. Here's how to cast produce fire. Bye.
If I knew
We
how
come
to
back
heal,
to
I
town
would
and the
teach her.
barn's burnt down. Oh,
But he got the rat.
yeah, you did.
Hey, I mean, does she need to know how to use lightning lore? Probably not. I don't know if she has any ability.
If we're going to teach anybody, we'll teach the mom lightning lore. She can use that on his ass when he tries to leave again.
Get over here.
I mean, we got a druid who's got spells as well.
You mean the one that looks like a dark elf?
He's a druid.
Yeah, well,
He's just
at
a
least
dark
he's
elf.
not wearing the skin of one now.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
As I walk out, I want to keep my eye open for any of those cultists kind of.
You don't have another son by chance, like first name Neo, last name Sporin? I want to make a cleric. That's we'll make a cleric with that name someday.
Neo.
Yeah, well, Neo, last name Sporin.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we'll head on out to Targos, and I'm sure our stuff is ready by now.
Well,
I
do
will
wanna
share with
check.
you guys that I can get these two fools behind us at the table into a bidding war over that oil we found. But I'm not going to say it loud enough for them to hear.
We have to go back then to go get it.
Where
We
was it?
left on a friendly
it?
enough note with those. Oh, you found.
Where
We
did
left
I
on a
hide it?
friendly enough note with the two winter wolves.
Yeah.
And they're just like, they stay there, we stay here, and if we can.
We could have brought them all that meat.
Could have what?
They had a mammoth.
Yeah, but I mean, they would have eaten that other stuff too.
Yeah, it's a long way to carry a bunch, several bodies.
It was,
I'm just
what,
saying we
5?
didn't have to like.
Yeah,
eat
you're
all
right. We
of
could
them.
have processed
Could
it instead
have
of
popped
fed it
them
to
in
the
a bag
town.
of holding or something.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but
there's no
the
giblets.
chili idea was a good idea. I mean,
It served
there's
its
no
purpose.
evidence.
Anyway, as we're
It's
talking
served-
about people eating, I'm scanning for.
Okay, give me
cultists.
perception.
I thought we were on our way out of town.
We are.
Well, I wanted to on our way out keep an eye out for these cultists. So that is a 21. I want to make sure they're not just waiting until we leave to go back in and try and like gang back
I'll
in.
do the same.
Okay.
Since I notice she's looking around, I'll try to keep my eyes out too to see if there's anything off the wall going on.
All right, so Corin
Or,
and
of course,
Keenan.
make sure I'm not being followed by townsfolk who saw me bring out the big bag of gold.
Yeah. For the most part, you guys really don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
This seems to be a nice, friendly, crime-free,
Ooh.
legitimate place.
So it sounds
Don't
like-
notice any markings on the building, like it's been marked by the cultists or anything.
Nope.
Okay.
So you might be right. This might be a good place to make you know,
Oh,
Do you guys mind if we walk along that lake and see if we notice those fins again?
well, you know what? I told you the guys made comments about the sea monster thing was just like a child's tale, but if you're really up for it, we could probably head down.
saw.
Huh?
at some point, one of us saw fins.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, maybe.
But that was-
They had They were big diamond shaped and they were huge.
Well, let's go down to the docks and kind of ask around down there. I mean,
I just.
might be a good idea. It's close
yeah.
to the water.
I mean, yeah, right now we are right next to it, but do we want to just skirt around the lake on our way to Targos, or?
Well,
Yeah, we can do
Targos
that,
will be
keep an
leaving
eye
the
out.
lake. That's the problem. Targos is that direction, and the lake's over that direction.
Yeah, it's still kind of near, but yeah. I guess
Yeah.
we're.
I mean, we can walk by the docks on the way out. I mean, where were they?
The
Behind
docks were
the-
here, and the exits were
No,
here.
no, Bremen had docks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bremen
Bremen
had
had
docks.
docks.
Bremen had docks.
Yeah.
The docks would be, see, along this, right
Over
around
here.
there.
So
And
we'll
the
just go
exits
are,
past
like,
them
over
and maybe check on any kind of info down there.
Yeah, I would like to do that. Maybe see if any of the older, more gruffy fishermen have seen anything
Then
or
again,
heard
we
anything.
might run into one of those people he's talking about who are crazy and think it's real.
True believers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll head down the docks.
All right. That's fine.
All right. Y'all head
If we
down
need to go out in the water, I can totally help us with that.
Yeah, I just want to. I don't know. This is curious to me.
All right. So you
Uh,
want to go check on this?
I do.
Okay.
I mean, it's fine. The only thing we got to do in Targos is pick up our gear, but we can get there no time. It's right there.
Yeah, it's not far. I mean, I don't necessarily feel like we have to do anything. I want to know if it's true. I'm curious.
Yeah, we saw the shapes in the water, like you said, and it's got to be something weird. I mean, I don't know much about sea life. Well, you're a pirate.
Yeah. Diamond-shaped fins ring a bell. Maybe.
I mean, I don't think
You
it's a
needing to roll
turtle.
on nature or history or anything like that to see if he knows.
I was waiting and I didn't get a response, so.
Is he frozen? Oh, there he is.
No, I'm waiting for y'all to.
Yeah, he asked
Oh.
if he asked if he knew
Yeah.
anything like that from his sea time that might match
Yeah,
the description.
water life like that.
You have heard tales of prehistoric creatures living in the depths of nature, or depths of the oceans and stuff like that. At one time, this lake actually had a deep river that flowed into the Sea of Ice before it was actually the Sea of Ice.
Oh.
Okay. That's why I was thinking. I'm like, there has to be some
Gotcha.
connector to the ocean if it's.
Gotcha.
So it might have just gotten trapped. How deep is that lake? Did we hear? Would he know since he knows about the river?
Let's see. Does it say?
No, for sure. Toby will point out that he can, help us walk upon water if we so choose.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, we run into any issues that could come in handy. So we'll head down towards the docks and see if we hear any true believers talking about it, or ask around. And I mean, it sounds like the best option to do right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
early
know-
enough.
Fine.
At max depths that's been so far found is about 745 feet
Wow.
Deep.
deep.
Yes. It's real deep.
That's why it hasn't completely frozen over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But back to what I was going to tell y'all.
But yeah, if he can make us walk on water, then that'd be easier than trying to sail out there. We could walk and.
How long does that
Okay.
last?
8 hours, I think.
No, That's
water
1
walk.
hour.
That's breathe.
water walk
Yeah.
is 1 hour.
Yeah, so
So-
we don't want to.
We could take a boat with us,
Yeah.
and then he could sit in the boat,
Whoa,
ritual
whoa, whoa,
cast
I
water
am-
walk.
I am literally just wanting to go down to the docks and see if we can hear any more lore about this.
Oh, all right.
But I mean, that's also really good to know, just in case I don't know, get sidetracked like we do.
Well, I can also cast breathe underwater. He'll let you know.
Like it a lot.
You can cast
Except for
that
rainstorms.
water breathing thing.
Totally
Okay.
can. You can cast water walk and water breathing, both or either.
Well, that's cool. I might have to get you to do that.
Oh, excuse me.
Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that anyway. If we do go on the water, if we do go out on the water for any reason whatsoever, we'll have you cast that. Oh, both of them. Well, no, just in case. You know, down to
All right.
prevention kind of deal.
We'll take about 10 minutes talking. He'll just be in the back hanging around, and he'll cast. So depending on how long it takes,
Well, I'm just saying,
We'll definitely
once we
get
get
water
out on the
breathing.
water, we can have that stuff cast and go from there.
Yeah, don't cast it yet.
it's going to be ritual cast, so it's free. And
Yeah.
since he's not
Well, in
talking
that case, yes,
anyway,
go for it.
he's going to
Okay.
just ritual cast as we're
I'll
talking.
sit down and go over again those hand motions with Wampus as I'm trying to teach him how to pickpocket.
Okay.
So,
Are you
lake stuff.
okay? Thank you.
Making a friend.
Uh,
Sorry, you know who we are.
Hey, you
I
like
know.
to get shit done? No.
The lake around the creaky docks is frozen, forcing fishers to pull their rowboats up onto the ice. Standing between a pair of boats is a stout human in cold weather clothing. A gray hood hides most of the humanoid's face, but you can make out a wide nose and a long, frosty beard. The stout figure stamps their feet, spots you, and waves you over. Good, you're finally here. Get to it, ingrates. These fish won't get catching themselves.
Is he fucking talking to us?
Yeah, he's looking at y'all and waving.
What
I know
about
that.
how I'm
I turned to
dressed?
look to the party. It's like, is he fucking talking to us?
What about how we are dressed
think.
says that we are fishermen to you, sir?
You're not the ones I hired last night?
I don't
No.
know what. No, I mean I had a few drinks last night, but not that many.
Also, if you talk
you
to
guys
people
weren't
like
at
that,
the moose?
they're gonna do a shit job for you. No, well,
We were at the Grumpy Moose. It may have been
were.
mentioned, but I don't
you
think we
didn't hire us
accepted
for
that
anything.
information.
Well, anyway,
Okay.
what?
I was awfully drunk because, and there's folks that were there talking about they go
Are
fishing.
you drunk now?
A little hungover. It was
That explains
little
why
bit
you're being a
rough.
rude asshole.
well, yeah. You're an elf. I'm a dwarf. We're always rude to each other. That's how we get along.
You know, that kind of does check out, but mine's better, as I kind of scratch my whole mane.
So anyway,
Because you mentioned his beard, and she's like, mine's better.
But so apparently you approached Grunts, I assume, since you told him that.
Grumps?
well, you know what?
Right.
We're not the fishermen you're looking for. We're definitely not
Okay.
fishermen. But no, we're coming out here checking on some sort of rumor.
Okay. Well, as you approach him, you see he's standing between two boats named Burly Ram and Prong Goat. You see the Prong Goat has a curious bite mark in it.
Uh-oh. I point that out to them since I should have noticed it with my passive.
Yeah. Well, I was waiting for y'all to come
I know.
up to him.
I figured. We're interrupting your box text. Please continue.
Oh, fuck your
Oh,
box text.
oh, shit. bro.
Give me perception checks.
Okay.
Okay.
If you want.
I mean, if you insist.
Oh,
One way.
All right.
Oh, that's great.
You know
Remember
what?
where I told you when it mattered I would roll badly?
Hey, you rolled better than Toby.
Yeah, it's still a natural 1 though, so it's
Yeah,
the
but on
lowest I
skill
could
checks
roll.
for our games, it's not a natural
I know. I'm
failure.
talking about my
Yeah.
dice though.
Hey, I rolled a 7.
And it honestly really didn't matter. I was just, with that comment, Largo hears these large wings flapping behind him,
no.
getting closer and closer.
Yeah, mine's still 14. I hadn't used my disadvantage yet.
It's right behind me, isn't it?
You're welcome.
Yes, it's a DM.
I will remember that come Sunday.
See
There's
the
only
crap I
like
have to
2
deal with, Thunder?
Fucking shit monkeys.
Wow, I missed part of that, and that just.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
No, anyways, I will jump off my box.
You're supposed to be
Like
reading
proceed.
it.
I read it.
Oh,
You
was
haven't
the
said
dwarf
anything.
on a box?
So, what happened to that? Whose boat is that right there?
Pointing to the goat, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, the one
Yeah.
with the big friggin' bite mark in it.
Oh, I didn't see those.
Oh, I'm sorry, I do point that.
Yeah.
You don't see the boat.
Yeah, the front
Yeah.
goat had the bite mark,
There's a
and the
boat?
burly ram was just
Where are the
fine, I
docks?
think.
What
Yeah.
Is that ice?
happened?
Wait, it's cold?
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
As you ask him that point over, it's like, don't you see? There's bloody ice everywhere. Last crew were apparently born with pits for eyes. Say right into a damned ice flow. Ain't got around to repairing gun wall yet.
That
But
doesn't
she
look like.
floats.
That doesn't look like an ice flow hit. That looks more like something took a chunk out of it.
Well, give me an insight check.
Do you really want me to give you an insight check?
I mean,
My
That's
passive's
what
a
it's
16
asking.
We're
my
all
passive's
there.
a 16, so give me a second.
passive's a 17, but I rolled a 20.
I was just making sure that I didn't need to, that the 16 wasn't high enough. All right, so how about a 20? Dirty 20.
Okay, you all
Same.
know he's full of shit.
Yeah, something stinks and it ain't the fish.
Yeah,
What are you afraid of?
I've spent a lot of time around boats. Let's just say that.
And he couldn't bite his way out of one that nicely. I don't.
No, not
Only
not
if
that
there's
way.
living beings on it, but that's a different story.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I was actually a carpenter. I helped fix it, and
Venus?
that is a bite mark.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
I've seen boats that hit reefs. I've seen, rocks and all that manner of stuff because people are just stupid sometimes.
So what in this water would be big enough to bite his boat like that?
I've seen
And-
shark bites on boats these size, and that's not a shark.
No?
Okay.
Sharks are way smaller. You know that? Sharks are way smaller. A bite that size?
Oh no, he's gonna do the disadvantage again. Look at his face.
No, I'm not doing anything. What makes you think I'm doing something?
Because you have your face. You have your plot face on.
I mean, unless it was like a small dragon turtle. But I've never seen one of those personally.
Okay.
We've broken.
I'm sorry. Every time, I don't know why, but for every time I hear sea monster, ever since I was a kid, all I can think of is sea monster ate my ice cream.
Okay.
Does anybody know what that's from?
No.
Have you ever seen DuckTales?
Yeah.
Well, it was an episode where Uncle Scrooge decided to move his money bin money from one location to another. And he shipped it in these huge shipping containers that was labeled ice cream being shipped. So when he was given the report that a sea monster had sunk one of his ships, he said, "It's okay. It was just an ice cream shipment." He ran around the entire house going, "A sea monster ate my ice cream," over and over again.
Oh,
But it was
no.
his fucking gold that was in the
Yeah.
boat
Yeah.
when it. So, and every time I hear sea monster, that's the first thing that comes to mind for some reason.
See, my Scottish grandfather made me think of, you
Nessie?
know, Nessie.
No, I'm just saying
All
that's the
right.
phrase that plays in my head.
Mm-hmm. I've looked for Nessie on the lake. I did not see it.
That's because she's a time traveler.
Because
She was
she's
just
hanging out with
hibernating.
Bigfoot. Have you not seen it? Have you seen Bigfoot? You can find him in Google Maps.
So, Marcus.
Are y'all done?
No.
I'm letting y'all role play out.
Okay, so you're all dead.
All right, so you found the
Depends
ship.
on the damage.
There's nobody on it.
47.
It's got a bite in it, but you're trying to pass it off as being hit in an ice flow. So why don't you, actually tell us
47
what may have
what?
happened?
Firestorm damage.
Oh, okay.
Automatic fail. Y'all vulnerable. So,
Well, I take half that because of evasion, and Firestorm's a dex.
Wait, what?
Shield.
Is there a
and it's
dragon?
crit. No.
Firestorm's a dex save, so I take half even if I fail.
Oh, yeah.
As you're talking to Grinsk, you hear footsteps
Sorry.
approaching on the crazy dog as another figure covered head to toe in cold weather clothing has joined you. The figure wags the gloved finger at the frosty beard dwarf. You have no honor, Barry Boar, the newcomer yells, pulling down the woolen muffler to reveal a pale half-elven face. You're sending these innocent peoples to their deaths. And for what? A few fish? As he turns to y'all. Pay no mind to this rambling fool. Or, says Garrick. Did you tell them about the monster? Retorts the half-elf.
I think we were just now getting ready to get him to do so. What about this monster? And by the way, we were far from innocent. But anyway, that's beside the point.
He curses. Grint stomps his foot, curses, and yells, "Get to work!" and he stomps away. About that time,
That
This
guy's a
half-elf-
little delusional. He still thinks we fucking work for him after all this?
Over.
Apparently.
the half elf turns to you. I'm getting the feeling Grunt doesn't like me very much, or anyone who steps between him and the gold swimming in this lake. I'm Tally. I'm studying the local animal life here in
So is it
Icewind Dale.
Tally?
Tally. Tali.
Tally, what were you saying about this monster in the lake?
Well, I just couldn't stay silent and watch another crew fall victim to this monster of Mare Golodon. It's a fascinating creature that haven't really quite understood. It seems to be described more of a lizard-like creature of sorts. Let's see. Some have witnesses the size of an ox. Others say it's close to the size of a house. Some think it might be a whale or a larger fish. Like I said, some mention it to be lizard-like with scaly skin and a long neck. But
Okay,
I believe
so
that's what attacked his boat.
with all of this information, and then already hearing that a prehistoric creature, do I have any much of a better idea? And
That
then
was a
sharing with
sentence.
among everyone else here, much of a
Yes.
description of a type of creature.
It kind of reminds you of. Actually, you know what? Give me a nature check.
Okay, I was gonna say, I mean, I'll take a free roll, but
Typhoid.
you gotta-
You have advantage.
good, because this is at a
Yeah.
+0.
Oh,
So what I roll is what I roll. And I rolled a natural 20.
Whoop, whoop.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are pretty sure this is a plesiosaurus.
oh,
I thought those
Plesiosaurus?
were extinct.
So did everybody else.
I mean, prehistoric. It, I mean, it matches the description.
Well, I mean, I did hear there's some extinct type critters in Schult. So, I mean,
Well,
what's
it
to say
wasn't
there's none here?
Toby the other day. A T-Rex.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, I guess.
it must be trapped in the lake. I mean, I can't see something that size wanting to stay in something so small. I wonder if there's any way using that breathe underwater that we could break up an underwater passage back towards the ocean for it.
Toby will finish casting because it's been a hot minute since we've been here.
Mm-hmm.
Breathe underwater, and then mention that he can
It's not
speak to
that,
animals.
still a
Okay.
lake.
Yeah, he can speak to animals.
Okay. That's fine.
Maybe we
So-
can free it.
Yeah, and even if we
Free
can't,
Apatosaurus. No, okay.
if we can't break it out, we could transport it across open water
Market.
into. This is just options. Just
Yeah,
options.
yeah. no.
Tally, what's Tally's so she's studying this stuff. What's her opinion on how to deal with whatever this creature could be?
Well, I would first like to identify it, get a true identification of what it is, and then maybe perhaps uh, once we are able to identify and catalog it, maybe start studying its feeding habits. Its well, it's in the middle of a lake, so I guess it really doesn't have migration patterns.
Fish.
Yeah,
That'd be
so
my guess. Fish and people.
No, I was gonna say, it sounds like fish are men.
Boats.
Yeah.
I mean, if it is going to be here and people live on the lake and fish on the lake, kills the people will want to kill it. So the question is, would you rather save it or kill it?
That's kind of what I was going
save
with.
it.
Well, then
And how are we gonna
we're
save
trying
it?
to get it back
You
to
got
the
any
ocean.
suggestions for that?
To once we understand it, let the people know to stay away.
But if it's attacking the people,
This is their livelihood. There's not, I don't know if you noticed, there's not a lot of game running around here.
I don't. And humanoids are kind of shit. It may have been here first, but they'll come and kill it just so that they can have what's here.
Yeah, and
They don't
it's
care about it.
It's defending its home. So I mean,
And
Is it its
They'll-
home or is it misplaced? Because it's kind of cold for a creature like that, isn't it?
well, we don't know what it is.
Well, what you described, you said, you sound like some sort of, what did you call it?
plesiosaurus.
And are those supposed to be in the cold, or are they like the ones over in Schult where they're supposed to be in the warmth?
Eh.
Okay. Well, that really.
Prehistoric dinosaur creatures. I mean,
A water creature.
what do we
so-
know about them?
Yeah.
All right.
Everything was different a
understand.
long time ago.
Noted. Well,
Uh,
you want us to go out, find it, figure it out, and then what? Let it live?
They actually
Identify
never
it
said they
and
wanted us to do anything.
well, if you go out and she'll hand you.
You're coming with us.
Oh, not another townie.
We can protect you.
Well, I mean, who's going to do the research? You're the researcher, right? You're the one who came here to figure this stuff
Well,
out.
that's why I was handing you this book, so you could write down what you see. I know I'm a marine
I
biologist.
turn around and hand the
but
book over to Lorena. You've got that.
There's
What
two-
about me looks like I fish or take notes?
Here's
I
two
was
things
thinking
you
more
gotta
of the
know about
intelligent
me.
part of things. You point at the thing in your head.
One, I don't know how to swim, and two, I'm afraid of water.
But you deal with fish.
Yes, I know it's ironic.
No, it's plain
That's the
stupid.
word.
But, I mean, ironic was not what I'd use.
Toby will
Listen.
speak up and mention that as he's casting walk on water, since he's not doing anything,
I can hit up to 10 people with this spell. If you
So
can't
there
swim,
go.
you can
You ain't
walk
gotta
on
worry about
top,
swimming.
and he'll continue to cast.
No, no.
You're one of those people.
Out of character, the DM's going, please don't make me play two
All right.
NPCs that are active at one
So,
time and the
let me
monster
ask
and
you this then. What's it worth you?
Yes. Well, knowledge is invaluable.
okay, so we
Not
gotta
really.
go back down to Targos.
Yeah, so, I mean, what's it worth to you?
Knowledge firsthand is, I would say.
So if
even
you're saying
better.
knowledge is priceless, that means it's worth a lot.
And there's
know,
nothing to say that we have to give this person the knowledge once we get it.
Right.
We
can
could
I
just
mean-
as easily give it to the hunters.
Yeah.
Toby can even speak with it.
God, we are evil. Oh,
He can
no.
talk to the creature.
Terra in
You
real
see-
life.
Are we
is very
evil
much
or
a
are we
save
neutral?
the animals. Lorena is very much a, well, if you're not going to tell me, then or pay me, the people who want to kill it will.
Hey,
Like,
we're looking for whale fat.
it hurts me.
And if this is kind of like whale fat.
This would be a different kind of
They
blood
probably
altogether.
wouldn't know
I'm
the
sure it works the
difference.
same way.
Probably charge more for it, actually.
Go ahead and give me a
Horrible.
persuasion check.
Persuasion.
I'll assist.
Yeah.
Toby is currently casting Waterwalk, so he can't guide.
So you're giving me assistance. So
Yeah, I'm
give me
helping
advantage.
you by, like, we could totally sell this to the people who want to kill the monster instead of save it. Now we know that it's out here for sure, so.
Well, I mean, 22 is not bad, but the 14 was actually a natural 20 until it decided to continue rolling.
Oh, okay.
It was like
that
it
is
slid across the screen on a 20 and then went bloop.
She has a small little pouch. I'll have is 600 gold for you to bring that book back with information.
Well,
So if you
600
bring that
gold,
book
I guess it'll
back-
work. You said it was priceless. I guess it'll do.
That's a
Okay.
price that I'm thinking is fair as well.
Sure. It's only going to be, what, like an hour?
And plus, it probably doesn't have as much fat as, say, what were they saying, 150?
No,
Yeah.
they wanted about, that's 150 gold per
100 pounds.
pounds.
Yeah, and it probably doesn't have that much on it.
I don't know. We can always find out, but it doesn't matter. We'll go out here and we'll get your information written down and come back with it, I suppose.
We might
ask
even
you
have a
this
name.
before we go, because I'm such a nice and amenable individual. What language do you want it in?
Can you do
Primordial?
Elven?
I'm pointing
Common is
straight
fine.
at Lorena Elvin.
Common's fine. Yeah.
I mean, I
it's
could
a
write
half
it, but I don't think anyone
I'm
would
just
understand.
asking.
Fine.
Common seems to be.
She's going to get Terra-style notes.
I mean,
That's
I could
fine.
write it, and I could be a dick and put it in Leonin.
So,
I think there's
Oh.
this many people who can read that up here.
Typhoid, is that boat water worthy?
Which one? The one with the bite?
With the bite in it. So I think that's the one he was trying to have us get on.
Technically. Give me a little
they're
bit
both
of time, and I can make it better.
they're both there available for y'all to use.
Oh, I figured one had a crew, one didn't. That's why it was looking.
We'll take the one that's not bit.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
But I could fix it. It's just going to take some time.
No, we'll take the not bit one.
Yeah, and we'll look it over and make sure it's all nice. And then
We'll make sure that we wreck the not bit one, and then they only have a bit one, and then the guy who's
Well,
being
you
a
know, you
jerk
get
will
two
have
bit
no
ones and
boats.
put them together, and they got one big boat with 2 bites in it. Anyway,
We just no.
Are there any supplies nearby, since this is where they brought the boats, for fixing said boats?
Mm,
Pitch, tar, lumber, nails, per se.
sure. If you're wanting to take both boats out. And take
No, I was just going to take the one and then have supplies in case it needs fixed. emergency.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Because I
Not a
have the
problem.
tools to fix it, I just don't have the supplies to fix it. So I'll do that.
Okay.
Marcus, are we gonna take a
Yeah.
break soon? Okay.
I was just about to ask.
In about an hour. That's okay.
Well, I'm gonna go pee now.
Well, I mean, this is a good time. We're about to head out to the water, so.
Yeah, I mean, we were gonna go to point A, and we said, "Fuck it, C."
You know, it's really great, especially because, like, you know, what are you guys planning? Oh, we're just gonna go down to Targos. Just kidding.
It's like, hey,
Yeah.
we're going to Targos. You sure? Targos. You sure? Lake.
Well,
Ladies
I
and
had to
gentlemen,
link
We're
up.
on our way out the door. Later.
Like a
Ladies and gentlemen,
toddler.
we'll be
What
back
do
in
you want for
about
lunch? What do you want for lunch?
in
Oh,
about
you don't
5 or
want that
10
now.
minutes. We'll say within 10 minutes we'll be back. So 10 minutes after,
Yeah.
we'll be back from our break, so our players can use the bathroom, get drinks, and so forth and so on.
Cool.
So don't go too far.
All right. See you on
we are back. It took a little bit. We're all here, ready to go. Out to the water, figure out what's going on.
So, water breathing
Excellent.
and water walk.
Excellent.
All right.
Oh, and
So if we fall in, we hit the ground.
and this is the perfect
We
time
just
to
kinda-
go because I haven't got my new armor yet.
Yeah, I don't have my shield.
No. I'm
you
still
sure?
wearing my mariner's armor.
Oh,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
yeah. Let me
What?
check something about water walk.
Huh?
Let me check something about water walk since we cast that.
Can we go under if we choose to?
My understanding
That's what
is
I'm
we should.
checking.
I thought so.
If you target a creature submerged in liquid, all right, creatures. We'll get there when we get there.
Mhm.
So I'm going to go ahead and drink this potion of cold resistance since it lasts an hour and we're going out on the water. I have a feeling that me covered in wet clothes, even though I can breathe underwater, would be bad.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, being wet and whatnot. We're resistant to it at least.
Yeah, I'm just drinking it anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. You may still get
Okay, yeah, water walking
Frostbite
keeps
or-
us from going on under.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
If you didn't want it, you could tell him and he wouldn't on you.
No. I'm just saying if things happen.
Mhm.
I have
Yeah, if you get dragged under, you're just going to go right back up. It's going to have to fight gravity, basically, to
Mhm.
pull you down.
Plus, with that on, I have free movement underwater anyway.
Mhm.
Anyway.
In case it's needed.
yeah.
So, I guess we're gonna head on out and look for this.
Who's
thing.
helming us?
I want to say the
I'm taking
former
notes.
sailor,
so-
pirate, or whatever.
Yes,
And I will keep
I
my eyes peeled to the horizon and to the water to see what we see.
have all that fun stuff. And while we're out here, I'm going to go ahead and shift so I'm a little stronger for the rowing if need be,
I write
amongst other things.
in the smallest Elven script that I can. Like it takes up half of each line, and I'm putting 2 things in each section. And I'm like, we step onto the boat. First, Typhoid goes on. Then, Anku follows. Those 2 will likely be okay. Largold, myself, and Toby are last to join. We stocked the boat with repair. Like I'm being a total douche about my note keeping.
Literally every single
Yeah.
detail.
So I'm also not really paying attention to the water stuff because I'm like, fine, stick me with this. I can see really well, but whatever. This is going to be fine. I don't care. You don't need my eyes. I am writing.
As you are writing, you start to see writing that's showing up that you didn't write. Responding back, well, thank you for your in-depth notes, but you don't really need to go that far.
I ignore it.
Just right over top of it.
I ignore it completely.
It eventually fades out, so you can see writing.
You paid me for a service. You will get this service in kind. If you would have picked common or something else other than Elvish as the first request, somebody else with less detail could have written this. However, this is what you get. Enjoy, ... 3 lines down. Back to the story.
There's an awful lot of riding going on. We haven't even gotten out on the water yet. Everything all right there, Loretta?
Yeah, so I am
As
proficient
that
with water
Margold
vehicles.
asks Lorena if everything is okay. She just looks up and cocks an eyebrow, snarls, and goes back to scratching on the pad.
I'm going to assume that's a yes.
At about that time, you see another sentence pop up. Well, actually, I did say common, but we're going to write into anything else, then Elvish would be much appreciative. So there are only 2 languages that speak, common and Elvish.
The group hath decided that the
Typhoid. Can we
female
get
should
this
take
boat
the
moving?
notes. ...
It's going.
Yeah.
So I've
I
got
need some
navigator
anything
tools,
but-
I've got vehicles, I've got
So it's
water
turned into
vehicle.
she's taking notes from taking notes to I'm having a conversation with this fucking person at the other end of the boat.
And it's going to
She
be very
writes,
confusing
she
because
writes,
I don't.
She writes.
There's no punctuation. It's like one big ass sentence the whole
Oh,
time.
you write like I do. It's just a run-on sentence.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah, those are my essays, and they did not like them.
So
Toby will assist and guide.
yeah, I'm
Okay.
Am I
gonna
writing? Oh, no.
I'm gonna look over and kind of see the other comments popping up on there in whatever language it is. I'm like, how's that writing notes for it on its own?
Pause. It's obviously a magical book that talks to each other. I don't understand what you're.
I rolled it
Yeah.
Why
way up.
don't you put in there, if she wanted to make comments to what's going on out here, she should have gotten a fucking boat herself.
Signed, Largle.
Yeah. As you
Oh,
do all that, does come back the response like, that's awfully sexist of them to make you have to take all the notes.
Yes.
But I
Dot,
didn't.
dot, dot. I'm making a friend now. Now we're just going to. So, what's your middle name?
Does anybody wish to fish
Sienna.
while we're making our way out to sea? We've got a
As
fishing
you're
rod.
rowing and rowing, after about 20 minutes of rowing, you see you're kind of moving towards the docks for some reason.
Towards the docks?
Yeah. Apparently, when you row, you're just rowing with your right arm.
For some reason, that's strange. Yes.
Especially
Hearing
for a
them
sailor?
bicker.
What are you?
It was a
What are you
12.
doing?
It was a 12.
We're coming back to the dock for some reason.
And then
I
we're going
don't
to
know.
circle back around.
Never mind.
Why are we going in circles, Typhoid? I thought you knew a little bit about boats.
Do you want to take the
I got
notes?
kind of distracted for a second there listening
You
to
want me to do notes?
the bickering.
Lorena, did you say you wanted me to do the notes?
No, I'm asking if Typhoid wants to do the notes and I can help row because this does not look right.
Yeah, no, Toby was helping me. I wonder where that happened, where all that help went.
Well, I mean, you're supposed to both paddle the same way, not one paddle this way and one paddle that way, right? I mean, I don't know much about boats, but I thought for sure if you want to go straight, you got to both be paddling the same direction.
Or alternate, yeah.
But
You wanna
yeah,
know the
Lorena,
best
if you're
part?
tired of taking notes, I can take notes.
You want to know the best part? Is the men just made us go in a circle. Dot, dot, dot.
She'll reply back, typical. Why don't they stop and ask for directions?
And
Here,
yeah,
let me get my navigator's tools out and figure where the fuck I am.
Hold on. I got one I'm reeling in right now. Excuse me, Trout. What direction do we go? That way?
Where's
Okay.
Mr. Lampers? Oh,
So,
sorry.
Typhoid, the fish says we need to go out that way towards the water and away from the dock. Just,
Oh, Tobias. He can speak with animals. 'Cause he has that fucking spell.
take me to the river.
If you've got a trout, yes. Toby will speak with the fucking trout.
God.
Is that concentration? Is anything else he's casting concentration?
Everything else is ritually cast without concentration.
Yeah, everything
Okay.
else has been
Just
ritually
making
cast so far.
sure.
That
We're not
didn't
gonna
just
go, "Oh, we
lose
can
our
walk
water
on."
walkers.
Yeah, no, he's gonna cast that and he'll ask the trout where, if he's seen whatever, the, plesiosaurus, but he'll use terms that a trout would understand.
Big chompy fish.
Yeah, where's the largest predator in the lake?
That way, as his fins kind of flapping. And what do you want with Felix?
Towards the middle. Felix. Okay.
Okay, all right. What is Felix?
Felix is my friend.
Oh, has Felix been attacking boats?
He's protecting the fish.
Only when the boats attack us.
Yeah. Could you lead us to Felix so we could talk to Felix?
By the way, everybody can actually hear and understand the fish.
Oh,
It's
okay.
speaking in common,
Okay.
but
So the
it's
fish is-
looking at Tobias why it's trying to talk to it.
We found a talking fish in common.
I'm just imagining that bass on the wall that
Yes.
just sings
Take
to
me
you.
to the river.
Yeah.
I'm imagining a
Place me
fish
in
with
the
like a little hat,
water.
like, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
all
my.
right. Yeah. Oh,
But-
this is new.
I'm having a hard time breathing.
Yeah. Yep.
Dip him in the water.
Back in.
All right.
Let's go towards
The
Felix. He
sea
said
monster's name
that
is
way.
Felix.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seems to be intelligent. This fish is awakened. It's very weird. I've never talked to a fish before.
It'll pop its head out. You'll see like a little bar sitting on its nose. These rude bastards didn't even ask my name.
You said you needed to breathe.
Yeah.
I figured you would tell us your name. I'm a little shocked of a fish talking uncommon, so you have to bear with me.
Oh, sorry. My name's Lempetus.
Okay.
Hold
Hold
on.
on.
The fish.
The fish's name is what?
Lempetus. Limpet. Apostrophe US. For copyright reasons.
I approve. Do you all talk in here?
Well, they're okay. Here's the thing. Here's the story.
Those druids were apparently very fucking busy.
Weren't there mountain goats that were also talking?
Awakened.
And wolves.
I think those wolves were just winter
No,
wolves.
we actually ran into some actual wolves that spoke.
We
too.
did.
Were they just normal wolves, not the winter wolves?
Some of them were, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've ran
the
into a
talking
lot of
ones-
awakened animals.
There's a lot of awakened animals in this area.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, but cool.
Yes. I just had it.
I write
They're-
that down.
The fish is making some weird noises.
Normally they don't speak. I would consider
speak.
speaking an odd voice.
No, just saying. Yeah, there's this humanoid. He said his name was Ravison.
Ravison?
And yes, Ravisin. And claimed to be to serve the Frostmaiden.
Huh.
But I have no idea what that must mean.
But he helped you speak?
Well, I don't think he intentionally. I just been hanging out with Felix. Matter of fact, I didn't realize his name was Felix until after Ravenous showed up. But we just happen to be in the same area.
So he awakened Felix?
Yes. And me and
Oh, joy.
a few other folks.
So maybe we can bring Felix back, and Felix can talk to Tally.
That's not a good idea.
Did Ravenous give Felix any instructions per se? Just like, here, you're conscious now. You can all think and speak. He didn't say, like,
Now,
The
that sounds
purpose-
like pretty
purpose?
weird to just, run around awakening things.
Well, when I heard Felix speak, I kind of freaked out and took off. So I don't know if they had a conversation. But he's just down this way in the waters.
If we approach him without hostile actions, do you think he will bite this ship like the last?
Put the bishop all
No.
the way.
Felix is misunderstood. He's a gentle giant. But people of Bremen tend to harm things they don't understand.
So
That's
he could
humanoids in
explain
general.
himself.
Well,
Look,
hmm.
you can eat
Sorry,
the
that
worm
worm kind of
later.
got stuck. The worm kind of got stuck. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I was
Mhm,
gonna let
mhm.
you have the worm later. You ain't gonna eat it right now.
Well, my kin are our schools are getting smaller and smaller because of overfishing. And Felix has been trying to talk to him about it, but they attack him, so he has to defend himself.
Are you writing this down? All right, all
I'm
right.
gonna say that's a yes.
I'm busy writing, so I'm just going to show you and then continue my train of thought because I'm not.
As the next phrase pops across the screen from wherever she's writing. I don't understand
Okay.
Elvis. What does that say?
I don't know.
But you
Alright.
said they were talking wolves? What are wolves? And what's talking?
What you're doing now.
Okay.
What you said Felix did that scared you. It's called talking. Making words
Ah.
in common that people can understand.
Yo,
I'm
weird.
talking to a fucking fish.
We've heard that before. So yeah, I'm relaying all of this back.
She replies back all exciting. Talking fish?
You thought I was crazy for talking to the kobolds in the mines.
Right. You should
You're
have come
talking to a
out.
fish.
Yeah, I know. It's a little
And you
weird.
said his name is Limptus?
Lepidus,
Lepidus?
Lampidus, Lintid. I don't. Yeah,
Pet us.
yeah, I know, but I write it in weird because it's Elvish and it doesn't translate cleanly.
Yeah, so like, you know, if you're writing in French, it's an E, it could have a little hat, or it could have a thing going
Accent
that way.
aigu.
A little hat.
Yeah, it's just a little hat, you know? Makes no sense, but it's there. It looks pretty.
It's a beret. That's why it's a slanted.
Oh my gosh.
What's it talking about?
And all of a sudden, it's Italian.
So let's
French to Italian.
before we
Yeah,
travel
it's
throughout the
okay.
rest of the world and talk in other languages, can you just lead us to your friend Felix and we can have words with him, I suppose, or her, or whatever.
Them?
Yeah,
Sure.
them works.
As you see the fish
Apparently,
jump
life
up.
will find a way.
Wait, what
And-
does Felix eat then?
He's already down underwater.
We should have asked what Felix ate before we go there.
I mean, if he tries to eat us, then we just, problem solved.
Well,
Yep.
I just mean, like, what if he's also eating the fish, and that's why he's trying to protect the schools of fish because he lives off the fish? I'm just curious. I
They're
want to tell
taking
her.
his food.
We'll let you have that conversation with him when we find him, or when he finds us.
Row.
The men say that I can
Bro.
ask about food like a
Bro.
woman in the kitchen.
You know, it's going to be weird when that book goes overboard and you can't dive underwater to get it.
You can't read it. You don't know what I'm saying.
Insight check that.
Would
She's full
someone
of
like to
shit.
give a perception to
Uh,
see if you could follow a fish that really wasn't giving much direction except take us to?
I will not.
Here's a stupid question. Can I smell the fish? Can I follow its scent?
There's a bunch of fish, baby.
How's the 23 work?
Oh well.
I'll give it to you since we're taking
Oh,
quite some time
okay.
out. Like,
Okay. 18.
what? Well, you tell a fish to go find Felix, who dwells at the bottom of the lake. So it just died down.
But he said he
you
was
need
over
to-
there. He pointed in a direction.
Yeah, to the middle of the lake.
So we'll go to the middle.
Yeah.
I'll stick my head underwater and watch him.
Okay.
Can you?
Yes, I got water breathing.
It's
Yeah.
walking on water.
That's true.
So I guess the feet are the part.
Yeah. All right. So you got your head in there. You look, and you can see fish roughly the size of Olympus, kind of swimming down towards the bottom. You see a couple other schools of fish coming by. You see this little tiny one, kind of like not really biting your lip, but picking off the little food particles or dead skins that you had sitting there.
Some people pay for that.
Usually, I require someone to buy me a drink before they start doing that.
Yeah. So your skin's all exfoliated and dead skin cells removed. Few moments later, you see this huge ass.
A huge ass. The hell?
Yes.
What's a donkey doing underwater?
That's
And
what
why
I'm
is it
curious
huge?
about.
Well, someone
Yeah.
like fishing with the dog. The bait got away from him.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That was a good callback, Dan. That was a good one.
Hey, at least I didn't leave it on the
Yeah.
boat this time.
They all see that.
Oh boy!
Like the moray eel. Where's the diamond thing? I'm so confused.
We see
That's
its
just
neck
his
going
neck.
down to its back.
I mean, there's more underwater.
That's not its ass at all.
Felix,
like an
I
iceberg.
presume. Actually, it's coming up towards us in the water still.
Yeah.
I will bring my head up out of the water and say, "All right, get ready, because this thing's coming."
Get ready, because this thing's coming. And that's the last thing I write for a little while. Yeah.
All right, bracing.
Okay.
Pull the oar in and just hold on to the sides of the boat, bracing. Dodge action.
Yep.
Someone give me a D100 roll.
Oh, no.
Boop.
There you
Okay.
go. Oh no. He went to the radio.
I rolled
voice.
I rolled an 82. Someone rolled a 75.
You are correct.
As
no
you
idea
come
why I rolled it, but you said you asked for a roll.
to see if you'll fall on the same percentage of getting knocked out or it just comes up beside the boat.
Gotcha.
Guess which one you got.
You might want to hold on to that book.
Really.
The head comes shooting up out the side of the boat as it starts to roll. I will let y'all do a group check to see if y'all can balance the rowboat.
I'll just step
From
off the
not
boat,
to-
grab the edge, and flip it back over.
Yeah, we all have water walk. So
Okay.
if we all fail, we're just on the water and we just
Yeah. So what do you want on this? A dex or
Dex, yes.
All right.
save or
save or just check?
Dex.
dex check.
Okay. That's the same for me. So woo.
It's not.
Oh, that's not good. I'm distracted. I'm trying to put away a book.
Alrighty, so I rolled a 20 and a 10.
I got a 17.
I get the book tucked away and go, wait, what's going on? Crap.
So we got good, good, What about Anku?
Oh, Anku.
He could be the determining factor.
Anku's in his shell. He says, "Screw this."
Yeah, he's just being tugged behind the boat.
Oh, wait, he hasn't rolled yet.
But you gave the players.
He is a player.
He's a non-player character.
That's just me. All
Well,
right.
just saying. He's
Okay,
a
I'll remember that. Noted.
uh,
So, advantage and disadvantage to all players counts for GM's characters as well. Got it.
So we got a 20, a
Oh,
17,
Bernard.
a 5, and a
DM played characters, not
Yeah, I mean, every character I
NPC.
play is a DM played character.
Gentlemen, this seems like a behind the scenes argument to me.
Okay. That's fine. Well, Anku and Lorena,
Yeah.
and
You
who
eat
is
it.
this? Tobias? Yeah. You three eat it and get knocked out of the boat.
Do I land on my butt?
Yes. Typho and Largo, as it comes rolling up, you kind of like sidestep, put one foot up and brace the boat, and then rock it back over.
just seemed
I'll do my
uncalled
best
for.
Captain Morgan impersonation.
I will try and get back in the boat.
just a step.
I want
Well,
to get back in the boat.
Yeah, it's just a
I would
step.
like you to give me a percentage roll there, Tara.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's a 19.
I rolled a 7.
Cool.
As you are getting back in the boat, you're sit down. You're like, God dang. Pick up your pen and where's the book?
No, I said I put the book away.
All right.
I did. Replay back.
That is what you said.
I used that as the
Okay.
excuse of why I only rolled a 5.
You're
Okay.
saving the book instead of yourself.
Yeah, I was like, I put
will
the
let
book
that
away,
slide.
and then I look up like, oh crap, and I ate it.
Yeah, because I did give them a
Okay.
heads up it was on its way.
Okay. I'll let it slide then. You got the book.
Oh, not a big
And-
deal. I just
Water.
was gone in the water and got it.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
cold.
So you got Felix there, kind of like snarling at you.
Yeah. Hi, you're Felix.
Who are you?
I'm Largo.
Why are you in my domain?
Wow, it sounds really weird. Those vocal cords must really go down all the way, huh?
Yeah, it's got a rather.
Just has to reverberate all the way up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sounds like he smokes too.
I wonder if it's the cold water.
As he coughs up, you see like a little boot come. Sorry about that. Had that cut.
That's not a
my
good
throat.
sign.
What?
A boot.
I mean, at least chew your fucking food before you swallow it.
Das Boot.
Yeah. It's an empty boot, so there's no bone, no flesh. It's just a boot.
So, eat many
Yes.
people?
I eat whatever's dead on the bottom of the water, bottom of the lake.
So how many people have you eaten?
Over the years, I assume they're humanoidish. Although one had kind of like a long little beak.
Okay, how
Type
many?
thing.
Well, we'll just say in the last week. I'm sure a month, whatever. I mean, cut.
Yeah,
down
how
the
many
numbers.
non-fish have you eaten?
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
Uh,
Why?
Seems
I mean,
reasonable.
Typhoid, you've got him
Less
beat.
than us.
Hey. This was last week, right?
Oh, he says in the last month he's only had 2.
Yeah, I haven't had that many.
I mean,
You've had 2 in the last 2 days.
No, these are entire.
not entirely.
And
This was a
they
bit in a bob here.
died.
Yeah,
I
these
didn't-
were dead first.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it was a
totally
little
did.
more.
Silly out of them.
So anyway, your domain. What brings you to a cold domain such as this? Great, I'm talking to another animal.
Yeah.
I feel like a
Well-
druid without all the
Uh,
benefits.
We were kind of trapped in here, unfortunately.
When?
Do you wanna
and
get
how-
out?
What's this we shit?
Well, my family.
Oh shit.
Mm.
Yeah, how big of a family do you have?
Well, it's just me now.
Oh, okay. And how long ago was this?
Uh, since I was a wee little lad.
Yeah, that doesn't help much. I have no idea. You might still be a wee lad as far as I know.
Do you
As you said that, you see a tail, probably about 300 feet offshore of the boat, kind of pop up, and then splash
not
back
so
down.
wee little?
Doesn't tell me shit.
Yeah, we don't know what your type.
I mean,
is
a
normally.
Tarask is a wee little lad too, till he's fully grown. And
Yeah.
I'm sure,
Do
a
those
baby
ever
Tarask might
stop
be
growing?
about huh?
Do those ever stop growing?
I don't know. I just know they
Yeah.
can get pretty damn big. So, I mean, I don't know. You may still be little as far as your species is concerned. So how about
Well-
years? Do you know how many years you've been here?
I would say moons, but that doesn't really apply.
No, because not sure what
I
a
don't want to
year
do the
is.
math to how many days he's been here supposed to.
So
No, it's a
Do you-
creature. Time is a human concept, not
Do
a
you wanna
dinosaur
go-
concept.
do you want to get back to the ocean, or do you want to stay here eating dead humanoids?
I would like to swim around more than just this little area. I mean, it feels like it's restricted me. And plus, I got this humanoid telling me I need to wreak havoc for folks in Bremen.
Interesting.
I
I mean, we could probably get you to the ocean.
Typhoid. I'm sorry. I meant Tobias, the other T guy.
T and T2.
Yeah, T2. How long does polymorph last?
It lasts an hour.
Shit. All right.
Yeah. And he has 2 castings of polymorph.
So this used to connect
Mm-hmm.
from, like, is it straight this way? Is it all the way up? Like,
Well, I'm certain
it
there's
just
no
along
underwater
this?
cavern, or else he would have found that by now.
well,
Yeah.
no, I know. I want to know where the ice flow can
All right.
be.
You see
Busted
this
through.
area here? This
Mhm.
river?
Oh God, that's so far.
Oh, so right up here is where it used to.
Yeah.
Now, can he? How far down the river, Felix? How far down this river can you go?
Well, underneath it,
Mm-hmm.
I could probably, I don't know, maybe the third bin.
1, 2. So, like to here.
How long can you survive on land?
That is a good question.
I believe. I think they can breathe on land.
Let me see.
Cause I fucked around on the other one as one a couple times.
Well,
I
what
wanna
if
say
what level spell is polymorph?
4.
Okay.
He's got 2 castings.
We might be able to get 3 out if we use the ring of spell holding.
What
We
level
could get a
spell
third
is
one
it?
in there. 4th, so I
Polymorph is
could,
4.
so we could hold 1 polymorph spell.
Well, we can probably get more than that.
And he can hold his breath for an hour, it shows.
Yeah, but we
That's
can't
holding
So
move
breath
it when
that's
it's that big.
underwater. Right? He's like a whale in that aspect then.
I don't know.
They can hold their breath underwater.
Does it say he can breathe water, or does it say he holds his breath?
It says he holds his breath.
Then yeah. He's
So
still
yeah,
there.
he breathed air then.
Okay. I'm not a
Yeah.
scientist. I don't know about reptiles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's not a
you
reptile.
know-
He's more of an amphibian, but.
Oh, my lantern.
He could walk his happy ass across the snow to get to the ocean.
I will probably freeze to death before then. It's kind of cold up here.
We can get 4 polymorphs, which means we can get 4 hours worth of it.
Let me take a look at Tobias real quick. He can do flying creatures up to challenge rating 1.
Yeah, how far? I mean, it's what? How far can we travel?
Well, let's go
Fast, I
from
mean.
the closest to the water, right here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say 10 miles.
Roughly.
So
Yeah.
about 4 hours? 3 or 4 hours? It
Uh,
was 2 miles,
2
2 or
miles
3
an
miles
hour.
for.
yeah.
So if we go back and get our sleds,
I'm gonna do some math real quick. 100.
dear DM, look at us trying not to murder Hobo, the awakened creature.
I'm trying to see if how long it would take to go 10 miles going.
Well,
A
a
certain
bird,
speed.
a creature with flight can usually go about 60 feet per 6 seconds, or 120 for dash and move.
So,
Yeah.
question. If we put
Mhm.
polymorph in the ring and I cast polymorph off the ring, that's my concentration, not
Right.
okay. So
Yeah,
then
'cause
he
it's
can then
stored in the
polymorph
ring.
himself as something that with a fast fly speed
He's also a
and
druid.
carry this creature.
Well, he's a
He's got a
druid,
fly speed
so
as
he's
well.
got
I just
already
have
flight
to
speed.
try and find flight speeds.
I'm just saying, like, it's doable.
He could do 160 a round
Okay.
for is that 4 hours? I think now.
160 around. Great.
Yep, for 4 hours.
Welcome to D&D, ladies and gentlemen, where math is actually a thing.
So yeah, that's 160 feet every 6 seconds. So 6 seconds. That's 160 divided by 6.
So it's roughly a fifth
20.
of a mile a minute.
So yeah, 26.6 times that times 60, which is that far.
So in an hour, he can go 96,000 feet.
So
how many
that's
feet are in a mile?
96,000. So
5,280.
which is 18 miles.
So
he could get there
in
in
1
like
hour.
40 minutes. Yeah, in 40 minutes he could get there.
And his animal shape lasts what, 4 hours?
Yeah. Yep.
So
we can literally. So I'll tell Felix, we can turn you into something smaller.
Okay.
And our friend here, and I'll point to Tobias, can actually turn into a flying creature, carry you out to the open water area, release you, and as soon as he gets you to the water, I'm pretty sure polymorph will change, and you'll be yourself, and you can go wherever you want to.
Okay.
and then maybe that person telling you to wreak havoc will leave you alone because you'll be out of the area here.
Well, what about Limptus? Can you do the
You
same
want them
for
to
him?
go with you?
He's my best friend.
Yeah, we can send him with you.
Can't breathe.
We don't have
water.
to. We don't have to polymorph him.
Yeah, so he can
How big is this fish? How big is his
trout
best friend
sized
here?
apparently.
Actually,
I
you
don't
know
know.
what? We can polymorph you into a smaller air breather. We can polymorph Liptus into a flyer, and he can carry you out to the water, and you can both get to the water and to go wherever you want to from there.
We don't even have to fucking deal with it.
You guys sure you want to try that?
I don't
We've
care
already
what the
determined that
outcome
he can
is.
get there in less than an hour.
Right.
The polymorph will last an hour.
Right.
And he won't have the fish's intelligence, he'll have the bird's intelligence.
And the bird that would
Is
be
going to eat the fish.
I didn't say turn him into a fish.
no, polymorph keeps their mentality.
Well,
Okay,
then we'll
okay,
They
reverse it.
still
Well, they're
know who their
awakened.
friends are. Yeah,
okay.
they still know who their friends are. So even if he's a giant eagle, he's not going to be like, ooh, fish, nom. He's
Okay,
like,
okay.
I'm a giant eagle now. This
Which
is
won't
weird.
do him any good
But-
because once he goes nom, it turns back into his regular.
Yeah. So he still knows what he is. So why would he go and, try and eat his friend?
Right. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to figure out how a fish would understand it needs to fly.
Fine, we'll just do.
Well,
the
we can
Tobias
reverse
thing.
who gets turned into what.
Yeah, we'll just do the Tobias thing. Turn the big guy into something smaller and just.
If Tobias is flying them, depending on what he turns into, can he carry two things? Because
He
we can
can
put
put
water in
in
a
a bucket.
in a bucket.
Put the fish in a bucket. Put the
Mm-hmm.
bucket in his bag of holding, and then when he turns
Oh.
into an animal,
Live. No.
Well, here's the thing. Bag of holding has 10 minutes worth of air. But
Yeah, only 10.
fish swims in water. So could the fish not be in the bucket
Why
of water
couldn't
in the
he
bag of
just
holding?
hold the bucket with the claw in his beak? Why couldn't we just polymorph this guy into something small that can fit in the bucket with him?
does a polymorph actually has to be an animal?
It's a
right?
beast. Yes. So it could be any beast.
So we'll just take both of them, put them in a bucket, and we can polymorph big guy into a goldfish.
Yeah.
And then
Or
Tobias
another
can fly
trout.
it out, dump it into the ocean, and move on.
Yeah. Let's try it. Nothing could go wrong here. I start writing in my book.
We can go back to the shore. Tobias can meet us at Torgos as soon as he gets on dropping that off.
Ooh,
Tobias.
This is a bad idea, and I love it.
This is
Okay.
great. I am here
So-
for it.
Okay.
I think this is one of our better plans.
Oh, this is a terrible idea.
This is fantastic.
All right. So Tobias turned into a bird.
Well,
Polymorph
it's
in
got to
those
be a
He's
two.
certain
take-
bird.
Yeah, so he's gonna wild shape,
Mm-hmm.
but he's gonna polymorph first because he can't cast while wild shaped. But he can concentrate
Yeah.
while wild shaped. So
Yeah.
And alrighty. He can
Ooh, I'll look for a bucket on the boat while we're doing this because we got all those supplies. I assume there will be.
Well,
a
we
bucket
got to
on
have
the-
something to put fish in if we catch him, right?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
So there's got to be something to put fish in. And Tobias
Yeah.
can turn into a giant eagle and fly it on out there.
Yeah.
and
Sorry,
he'll
you
still
died.
have water
Bye,
walk.
Tobias.
So he could literally just stand on the water waiting for us to get ready.
Yeah. No, this is
Because
perfect.
bullshit, why not?
Perfect. I think this is a one of our better plans.
We're doing it. This is
Yeah.
what's going on. This is happening. Okay.
Now, as a player concept is concerned, that puts Tobias out of the mix for a while, and you got to worry about
Yeah.
it.
Yep. So he is.
Nothing can go wrong here.
Is Felix good with this whole concept?
Hey, if y'all can get him to see moving ice, he'll be happy.
We can do that.
We can get you
I
and your
hope.
friend out there. Easy enough. And I'll actually show the bucket, dip it in the water.
Toby will, do what he needs to do to get him out there.
Oh, this is fine.
Yep. And if he needs to land and recast recast polymorph before that's gonna pop up, if
You
he
won't
needs
He'll
to
have
take
another
the-
wild shape still.
He's got two. He's got
Yeah.
2 wild shapes, 2 polymorphs.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna stick the fish in a bucket, polymorph the big guy.
Yeah.
1 wild shape, 1 polymorph. Get moving. If he's gonna fail on the polymorph before he gets to see it moving ice, he will land, goldfish out, drop wild shape, polymorph him back into a fish for another hour, wild shape, and off he goes again.
But we've already determined at that speed he can get out there in 40 minutes.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
just in case.
Wishy-washy
DM
if he
has
needed.
anything
It's
planned.
back-
Twice as
plan.
much time.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
a backup plan.
Yeah. And if he can't, then he just says, you know what? Fuck it. You're in the middle of the nowhere, but I'm just leaving.
We try.
Yeah. Well,
But Toby wouldn't do that.
No.
You are Toby. Heads on out.
All right,
No
so yeah,
issue.
he'll-
He
Okay.
gets close to Sea of Moving Ice. You see a nice little good opening spot to dump these fish. But I need a perception check.
from
Oh.
Toby.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's the fun thing. Giant eagles, I believe, have advantage
Keen
on
vision.
their perception.
Oh, good.
Yes, giant eagles have advantage on their perceptions.
Good.
So he will bonk 22.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. I remember that being up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
As
like 11 miles away.
Well, still.
you know, that's where his house is. But yeah, he might still be flying around. But you do notice the large flying.
Shadow.
Well, with the eagle's eyes, you notice he's got like a thick white scale to it.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we remember seeing
Yeah.
what that
yeah.
was. So yeah, he will go down, dump the
Try and
fish into
avoid
the
it?
water, and then as you know, he'll make an area where it's big enough for the plesiosaurs to be, of course. He'll dump them, drop concentration on the plesiosaurs because he's still wild shape, and you can just drop concentration, and then fuck on back towards Targos.
Okay. Well, as he's doing that, the white dragon is flying towards him.
Yeah, full speed.
I'm
Okay.
really hoping the white dragon gets more off-put by the other monster we've just dropped in its area.
Yeah, this plesiosaurus is just boom right in the water.
We didn't say we would.
No, that's quite all right. Bring the dragon back towards us, I guess.
Oh, we don't know that though.
Nope.
Bring it to Targos.
That's where it's going. We're going
That's
to Bremen.
where we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to Bremen.
Are you
And
going
then
to
we're gonna
Bremen
go
or Target?
We're
Well, we have to
heading
sail back to
Targos. We're putting
Bremen.
the boat back at Bremen.
Yes.
We're
Okay.
Go
going
to
to leave
Bremen and
after we
then
dumped the
leave into
boat,
Targos.
and we told him to meet us back at Targos when he left.
Yes. So that's where he's going to go, is to Targos.
Okay.
Because I think him and a dragon have similar flying speeds.
Flying speed of a dragon?
Give me a moment, I can look it up for you.
Let me click that. Click dragon.
80 feet.
So it is, yeah, same. Because what I say it was 160.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the exact same.
Okay.
So
Well, as of right now, Tobias hasn't lost him, but the dragon hasn't really gained on.
Well, if only we knew this.
if only, such a shame. But it's 11 miles out. It'll take it at least an hour to get back to him. So that gives us plenty of time.
So yeah, it'll get to the shoreline about the time that he gets back to us.
Yes. Or by the time he gets to...
Sorry, Ronnie.
Here's the thing. It's going to get to the shoreline by the time he gets back to here.
Yeah.
And then he's going to go from here. Well, he'd go
You are
towards...
controlling him. If he's being chased by a dragon, would there be something else that a druid would do to try to get away?
He could hide in the water in the lake. Yeah. So if he can't lose the dragon, say he'll go and see
So
if
what
he
you're
can
saying
hide
is we
in
just
these
got rid of a
trees
sea monster.
for a
We brought in
dragon.
a dragon.
Yes. So if
We're
he
not
cannot
good
Nothing
evade,
can go wrong with this.
yeah, if he cannot evade the dragon, then he will hide in the lake,
The dragon might just be chasing him out of his territory, I'm hoping.
which is possible. So yeah, he'll go back to the lake, because he can hide in the
boy.
lake.
Okay. By the time you get to the lake, you do not see the dragon behind you.
Oh, good. We
Cool.
will see you at, well,
Okay.
when we get to Bremen, I will give the girl her magical book back.
Yep. So
Okay.
Felix may be
Yeah.
dead.
So
Eh.
we got some information for you.
Oh, we don't know that.
Okay.
And we actually was able to save the creature and release it to the wild.
Also,
Yes.
just so you want to know what it ate dead things.
Yeah,
So
it's a bottom feeder, so it ate things that put at the bottom of the water.
it was
Then
only
why was it
attacking the
attacking the-
boats.
I believe it was trying to protect its friend. It had a friend in a fish.
Evidently, the fish are
fish's
being
name was
overfished.
Lipitus,
Oh.
and I think he was trying to protect them. So we